Mr. Excitement himself, Zack James, Deacon and Doom, alongside my longtime broadcast, the prodigal son. He's returned to UCW Zero, and I think I'm happy, Mr. Josh Damian.
You think you're happy? This crowd is ecstatic right here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Zack James is going to start off our show here. Not exactly sure what he's got up his sleeve, but I guess it's time to turn over the mic to him.
Crowd now beginning to talk to Zack James, and looks like we've got some fans who are really excited to see Zack James out there.
It's kind of a mixed bag here.
Thank you, everybody. First, I just want to start by saying thank you all for coming out tonight. It is actually a really special night for me personally. 6 years ago, on this day, August 22nd, I made my UCW Zero debut, and we are still here.
I remember it well. I remember it well, Josh.
Which brings me to my next point. I'm still getting there. Now let me get to my point here. Like he said, I still got it. Some of you people know me, some of you don't. But those who have been here for the past 6 years know what I can do in this ring, and I am the most entertaining wrestler in this company.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. Zack James is an incredible wrestler.
Now, my grievance with that is over that 6 years, I have received only 2 shots at the UCW Zero Heavyweight Championship. 2. And I won one of those, and I never got my rematch. So 1 year later, right now, I am declaring whoever wins out of Manny and Dallas later tonight, I am challenging, and I will take on whoever wants to come through this curtain right now to prove myself.
You know what? I don't blame Zack James. I mean, you still owe me $20, and I've never seen that.
$20? You're kidding me. Wait a minute.
Well,
some music playing. Who is this, Josh Damian?
Speaking of $20, it's about all you're going to get right here.
I don't owe you 20 anything, all right? $20 my... Wait a minute, it's Martin Casaus, ladies and gentlemen. Martin Casaus is back in Salt Lake City. The star of Lucha Underground on the El Rey Network Wednesday nights. Martin Casaus has come home, Josh Damian, and listen to this crowd.
High fives all around for anyone who wants them from Martin Casaus, a.k.a. Tristan Gallo. He has come home.
Absolutely. They say you can never come home. But here in Salt Lake City, when it comes to Casaus, he's always welcome home.
Salt Lake City, Utah, I'm home.
It's good to see you back. You see, as I recall, you're the one that beat me for the heavyweight title last year, and you never gave me my match.
Check the facts on that, Josh. Is that true?
Sure.
Look, kid, it's an open challenge. Anytime you want to get...
Wait a minute now. Casaus and Zack James in the ring, but here comes...
What the hell?
Are you kidding me? It's like homecoming in UCW Zero.
All right.
Summer Assault has never been hotter.
There are way too many man buns in the ring right now. This is some serious BS.
Listen, I know you got man crushes on all 3 of those guys. I know you do, Josh.
Absolutely not.
Come on, yeah, I
Hey,
do.
look, it's Diet Casaus.
Oh my. Oh my.
I've been here long enough to know that nobody wants to hear you or you talk.
All right, he's got a
Here's
point.
the fact of the matter.
Does he?
I've beaten you more times than I can count to prove that I'm better than you. You can't count higher than 3. Maybe that's all it took. And you, well, you want to talk about being held down 6 years, blah, blah, blah. You might be entertaining, but you don't have what it takes to stand in here with him and with me.
Calling it out.
Big words by Cintron, to say the least, Damian.
Casaus doesn't know what to do with his hands.
Well, I see 4 posts, 3 ropes. I say let's make this happen right now.
Are you kidding me? Zack James wants to.
Good. You good?
Casaus taking his shirt off. It looks like we may have an impromptu match here, Josh.
Oh, wait. And, well, here we go. We got a referee.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
We got a commissioner clearing the ring.
It looks like we just might have ourselves a little match right here.
Well, and the bell has been rung. At this point, we have no say in the matter. Here we go. Triple threat action to start this contest. Tyler Cintron, Zack James, and Martin Casaus in a tag match. This is definitely a contest I didn't think we'd ever see.
3 of UCW Zero's greatest competitors, Tyler Cintron, Martin Casaus, and of course Zack James. All 3 of them have been UCW Zero heavyweight champion. None of them are right now, but you've got to think as we see a terrific hip toss.
Here we go. Tag team action right here.
We've
right
seen
now.
it. Oh, there goes the elbows. And Zack James looks like he may roll out of the ring, but Martin Casaus now dragging Zack James back into the ring, quickly goes for the cover, and Tyler Cintron pulls him off, and Cintron goes for the cover.
James definitely not looking like a 6-year veteran right now, I'll tell you that much. Uh-oh. And now Casaus and Cintron are going to get involved here. See what happens here. This, at one point, I called this, oh no. I called Cintron and Casaus art because it deserved a government grant. The only other time I have made that comment, Tyler Cintron and Derek Giannetti.
Well, they've locked up tonight. They've locked up many times here in Salt Lake City over the years. Shoot off by Cintron. Nice shoulder block by the bigger Martin Casaus as Cintron falls on his back. Cintron now goes underneath. Martin jumps over him. Nice leapfrog by Tyler Cintron. And there's that Ricky Dragon, the Dragon Steamboat like, wait a minute now, Zack James coming in. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, Josh. As soon as you think you got things under control, here comes that 3rd contestant. Zack James coming right back in.
Well, and that's the only problem with a triple threat match is that you don't even have to be involved in the pinfall to lose the match.
Absolutely not.
Uh-oh, look at this here. What has Cintron got up his sleeve? Well, nothing, because he's not wearing a shirt. Oh, jeez.
Nobody gets higher than Martin Casaus. And oh, look at that.
I'll tell you who gets higher than Martin Casaus. Zack James gets higher than Martin Casaus on a regular basis.
I will not argue with that. The high flyer himself, Zack James, showing off here tonight. Nice bolo forearm by Zack James, and Martin Casaus finds himself in a bad way. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can you believe we're starting the show off like this, Josh?
Look at this. Smart move by Cintron, who immediately gets shut down.
Zack James is on a roll. See you later, Tyler Cintron, as he leaves the ring. And now it's Zack James and Martin Casaus. Casaus now measuring up. Oh, wow. There you go. The wily veteran takes care of Zack James.
Uh-oh. And you know what? I know Casaus, this is only going in one place. And if you're in the front row, you better look out.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Martin Casaus just took out Tyler Cintron and Zack James and Josh Damian. Will you listen to this crowd?
I thought you were saying I got taken out. I'm right here, baby.
You're right here, thank God.
Just repeat that again. Casaus taking control here. James with the counter. Beautiful elbow thrown by James. And even Casaus is going to bring in some kicks, which we normally see from Zack James.
Tyler Cintron now waiting on both participants, Martin Casaus and Zack James.
Look at
Are
this.
you kidding me?
Double DDT coming up. Here we go.
Oh my goodness. And look at the wrestling acumen of Tyler Cintron as he quickly goes over for the cover on Martin Casaus and now on Zack James. Both participants kick out.
I tell you what, man, you got to be on a whole entire level to be able to take out 2 competitors at the same time. Unfortunately, not quite enough here for Tyler Cintron.
Cintron now delivering those right hands to the side of the face of Martin Casaus, rearranging his teeth. Call the dentist Monday morning, Martin Casaus, and now Cintron all over Zack James.
Well, James is going to have trouble seeing after that eye drag across the top rope right there.
Cintron seems to have things in control now. Could this be 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Oh!
He's biting Martin Casaus.
Hey, anything to win a match. A W is a W, baby.
Wow, vintage Tyler Cintron to say the least. And now Cintron on top of Zack James for a 10-punch. And there's number 3. Wait a minute now. Zack James picks up Cintron. What's going on here?
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
Is he
Wait
going
a
for
minute.
Ashes?
James,
Ashes! There it is! It's over, ladies and gentlemen. That's why Zack James is one of the... Oh, wait a minute. There's Casaus to break it up, Josh Damian.
That's the only problem with a triple threat match is you can take out one guy entirely, and it has nothing to do with the end of the match because there's always that wild card factor.
Absolutely. It was a problem for Zack James. He had Cintron pinned, but there was Martin Casaus, and now Casaus with a big knee lift on Zack James.
Uh-oh. Look at this here. Big pump handle. Oh, my gosh.
Wow. Now I think this may be it.
2.
And James kicks out at 2 3/4, Damian.
Well, you know what? It's not quite 3. 2 3/4, good enough to kick out at, because that means that you're still involved in this match.
You know, as far as I'm concerned, this match could go on the rest of the night. This is incredible to start a show like Summer Assault with the kind of wrestling caliber that we have in the ring tonight. I'm sorry, Josh. Go ahead.
No, this match can't go all night. We've still got a championship match or two involved. That's a beautiful undercut right there by James, who follows it up by a big kick.
Wow. Zack James is there's a curb stop on Martin Casaus.
Look at this now. Wait, whoa. Big elbow. Kick to the midsection. What's he going to follow it up with? No!
You know, wait a minute. Here's a pin. Excuse me. Here's a pin.
Whoa!
That's a 3 count. That is a 3 count, ladies and gentlemen. Zack James has done it.
Zack James!
6 years in the business paying off here tonight as Zack James beats 2 of the most established UCW Zero heavyweight champions in history, and quite possibly 2 of the most established wrestlers in independent wrestling today.
You want to talk about a coming out party? 6 years in the making, fair and square. Zack James took care of Martin Casaus and Tyler Cintron at the same time. And you got to think, Josh Damian, that Zack James is not just in the hunt for that belt. He has got to be considered a top contender for the UCW Zero Championship.
Well, call Vegas because the odds have been broken. Uh-oh.
Wait a minute now. Casaus and Zack James in the middle of the ring staring each other down. It looks like Zack James offers his hand. Casaus takes it.
Well, and you know what? I mean, Casaus wasn't the one who got pinned. It's probably really easy for him to shake his hand.
And now Tyler Cintron beginning to work his way up as he shakes his head. He's got to be wondering what happened. Zack James, an incredible match tonight, once again defeating Martin Casaus and Tyler Cintron. Cintron now looking at the hand of Zack James. Will he take it?
He's not going to do this.
I don't think he will.
It's not Cintron's style.
It's absolute. I think you're right. Wait a minute. Not in his style. Josh, he just hugged Zack. A coming out party here tonight, Josh Damian. You've got to say that.
I mean, you know what? You would say it best. It looks as if though someone has turned the other cheek.
Turn the other cheek. That's scriptural. First Hallucinations, chapter 3, verse 4.
I don't think that's a real thing.
Second Opinions, chapter 5, verse 9.
Fair enough. Well, ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, we've got more exciting UCW wrestling here at Summer Assault. So stay tuned.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucwzero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the UCW Zero Tag Team Championships. Introducing first the challengers.
Oh my. The familiar music.
No.
Making their way to the ring at this time.
No.
Chip and Tommy Purr, the Farrah Twins.
And listen to this crowd erupt. 2 of the fan favorites as Josh Damian sinks his head down. He says you can't get any lower than this. Come on, Josh Damian.
Anybody who comes out to Iggy Azalea immediately loses all respect from me. I like Tommy Purr, and you know what? Chip is not bad, except for that one time that he kissed me. And you know what? Just Iggy Azalea just kills it for me.
Who is Iggy Azalea?
Exactly.
Is she here tonight?
No. Thank God, no.
Okay. Well, there they are, ladies and gentlemen. The fellow twins are back with us here tonight. And tonight looks like that they're going, oh, they kissed. They just kissed, Josh.
Hey, you know what? It's 2015, man. Like, you know, you got to be progressive and stuff. I mean, even that ring announcer and his mustache is, you know, way more advanced than most people. I like this ring announcer, by the way.
And their opponents. They are the reigning and defending UCW Zero Tag Team Champions, Bronson and Kade, the reign of Insane.
Josh, I'm curious to see what the crowd's going to do because the reign of Insane has, well, they've become a kind of crowd favorite. They have a cultish following here at UCW Zero.
You know what? Let me tell you something. I'm just going to call out every single person here because I'm not a hipster, but I was a fan of these guys way before anybody else was. I was proclaiming these guys would be tag team champions way before anyone else, way before I took my sabbatical. That's what we're going to call it, a sabbatical. Sabbatical. That if a college professor can take one, I can take one as well, all right? That's how that works. These guys are the real deal. Here's the thing. Sports of any kind are 10% physical, 90% mental. You think that these guys don't have all of their stuff together? They do, and they know exactly what they're going to do tonight.
I guess in a strange way you might say that. The reign of Insane, they're reigning UCW Zero Tag Team Champions. They once again have joined us here tonight. The crowd seems to like them. They also like the fellow twins. This ought to be one heck of a match. The fellow twins taking us to Scotland tonight with those kilts, Josh.
Is it Scotland?
Scotland.
Okay.
Don't the Scots wear the kilts?
You know, I am Scottish, but it's like a 16th on my mom's side, so
a 16th hardly Scottish.
Hey, man, it counts.
Reign of Insane now handing the belts over to our referee, Carson Jacobs, here tonight. This is a title match. Am I correct, Josh Damian?
You are correct. This is for the UCW titles. I love our new ring announcer, reigning and defending champions. It's great.
Absolutely. We'll get things started here. Tag team action live in Salt Lake City. Deacon Adum alongside Josh Damian. And we've got some incredible action still at a high from that first match. And this is a title match here tonight.
But just remember, no one gets higher than Zack James.
No one gets higher in the air than Zack James.
Yeah,
you are correct.
You may be high, Deacon, but you do not get as high as Zack James.
Josh Damian actually eating hard-boiled eggs right beside me. Are you on some kind of health kick?
That's not true. I can't get the package open.
Well, he's going to be eating hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, exactly. I'm hungry. It's a good show.
Kade and Tommy Purr locking it up in the middle of the ring. Kade now has that armbar on Purr. Purr with a nice spin-out reversal, and now he has Kade in the armbar, and he works that arm. Well, notice Tommy Purr wearing the Hot Rod shirt tonight in honor of Roddy Piper, Josh.
Definitely, a stirring tribute. The Piper, unfortunately, passed away rather suddenly, very unexpectedly, and of course, all of our hearts and thoughts and prayers go out to his family in what's definitely a tough time for him.
Absolutely, one of the greatest performers in professional wrestling history, to say the least. And now Bronson makes his way into the ring, and Tommy Purr seems to be tagging in Chip now. This ought to be interesting. Chip and Bronson are in the ring. Look at the suspenders that Chip has on. Is that one of Chip's trademarks? He seems to wear suspenders all the time, Damian.
Hey, you know what? I mean, these guys know fashion a lot better than you and I, so I'm not going to say anything against it.
Well, I beg to differ there as Chip pushes Bronson back into the turnbuckle. Now a slapping contest in the middle of the ring. You got to think Chip's going to win that one.
Oh, look at this here. Oh!
Superman slap, Josh?
That's a Superman slap.
Never seen that before.
Oh, you just did. That's a Superman slap in plaid. Wait a minute.
Now Chip picking up Bronson.
Oh, no.
What's he doing? Oh, he darts him into the backside of Tommy Purr.
Face first into Tommy Purr's Blarney Stone.
Bullseye, to say the least, Josh. And there, oh my goodness, did you see that? Chip just took out Bronson, and he hit the concrete hard. Kade going over to check on him right now. Well, wait a minute.
What goes up must come down.
No. Oh, good God. Oh, my God. I don't believe it. Did you see how high Chip got in the air, Josh?
I did. Are you okay? You look like you're going to have a stroke.
I don't know what to say. The action now, Tommy Purr's not coming off the top rope. He's smarter than that as he steps through that middle rope.
Yeah, you know, Purr knows a lot better than, oh, wait, well, maybe not.
Oh, no, and Tommy Purr just took out his own tag team partner. You know, you might be right, Josh Damian. It looks like Kade and Bronson are better than ever. They work so well together as a team, and now Tommy Purr gets thrown into that steel post.
Well, and now Bronson throws Chip back into the ring. Chip missing part of his suspenders now.
I think he's missing a tooth too.
And you know what? That's part of the sacrifice. If you want those belts, you got to give it your all.
Talk about great professional wrestling here in the Intermountain West. There's nothing better than UCW Zero right here in Salt Lake City as Bronson continues the assault during Summer Assault on Chip right now. Trademark Bronson.
Tag made here to Kade. And look at this. Oh, for a minute I thought that Chip was going to be tag teamed. Whoa, wait a minute. Unbelievable.
I think Kade just sneezed in our referee's face.
That's just uncalled for.
Drops that headbutt on the testicle area of Chip. I'm not sure if Chip liked that or if he's in pain. I can't really tell right now, but it looks like Kade continuing to work the head and neck area of Chip.
Well, and you know what? I mean, Chip doesn't like anything better than working the head. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to apologize for Josh Damian's comments tonight.
I apologize for nothing. I apologize for absolutely nothing. We've got a great night of wrestling. We've got witty commentary, at least on my half of the table. This is going to be a great night, and don't you dare try to take anything away from it.
You've got more than half the table, that's for sure. You scoot me over into this corner, put me behind a monitor. The fans need to see me, and look at that. My goodness. Kade is devastating, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you know what? Maybe nobody puts Baby in a corner, but plenty of people put Deacon in a corner.
Kade continuing the assault now on Chip as Chip lays almost motionless in the middle of the ring. And now Kade he's draping his shin over the neck now of Chip, choking him as referee Carson Jacobs demands for the break. And whoa, wait a minute.
Oh!
I thought we were going to have that ball stunner, but it looked like Kade knew what was coming and took care of business, and now he's got that front face lock on Chip in the middle. Then Chip now trying to work over. Wrong corner, Chip, as he works over to Bronson's corner, and there is that tag. They work like a well-oiled machine, Josh Damian, the reign of insane.
I don't understand how that ball stunner is not a disqualification in one way or another. But either way, Kade and Bronson going to make Chip pay for it right now with this tag team.
Well, it's not actually a shot to the testicles, Josh. It just grabs them. I think that may be legal. I'm not sure.
I'm not either. Someone's got to get the rule book. We have a commissioner out here who does nothing about it, by the way.
Commissioner MK is with us tonight. We're excited to have him back with us as always. The man who tries to keep some kind of law and order here. And this is going to be a tough time here in UCW Zero. The personalities, Josh Damian, have never been more exciting but more controversial.
Well, I can definitely agree with that. Lots of controversy, especially in the early on. Zack James saying, hey, I'm a 6-year veteran. I don't get any respect. He certainly earned some respect tonight. And you know what? You talk about Whoa!
Nice move by Tommy Purr as he blocks that shot and now pokes Bronson in the eye.
Look at this now. Oh!
Big time one-legged drop kick by Chip sends Bronson down to the mat, and referee Carson Jacobs begins that 10 count.
And Kade just wants to get in this match so bad. Does not want to lose these tag team titles. Doesn't want to give the fella twins any advantage that he can.
And here comes Kade, but Tommy Purr gets tagged in. Clothesline by Purr. Kade makes his way up. Another clothesline by Tommy Purr. Purr now sizing up Kade, but there's Bronson from behind. And Kade now with a barrage of lefts and rights on the back of Tommy Purr. That's why they're the tag team champions. Josh, you are prophetic to say the least. You did say it, that they would be tag team champions.
Here's the thing. I mean, these guys started out as bitter enemies, but sometimes enemies may make strange bedfellows, but they also can make tag champs.
Oh my God! Did you see that?
Purr hasn't been hit like that since, well, I can't say certain.
That's going to be, oh no, Chip comes in. Can't say what, Josh?
Nothing. It involves punching in donkeys.
Okay. Kade now throws Chip out of the ring. Tommy Purr is left alone.
Uh-oh, nobody home there. Purr going to duck it again, and look at this. He's got Bronson in an awkward position.
He likes to put many men in awkward positions in the ring.
Oh, wait
a minute! Wait a minute! With DDT!
Oh
DDT!
He's not even a legal man.
And now what is Purr doing?
Wait.
Tommy just rolled him up.
Whoa.
No, are you kidding me? That's it. Are you kidding me?
And new UCW Zero Tag Team Champions, Chip and Tommy Purr, the Fella Twins.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do not believe what I have just seen. The Fella Twins.
Oh,
Wait a minute now. Bronson attacking. Kade attacking. The Fella Twins are getting a beat down Josh right here.
I don't blame him at all. Bronson didn't deserve that. Put in an awkward position, didn't know what to do. What a terrible way to lose the tag team title.
You know, thank God Commissioner MK is here. He's going to restore some order, I'm sure.
Oh, look at this. Bronson is going to choke out Tommy Purr right here, right now.
I don't know what.
Suspend him. I'm going to suspend him.
I don't know. Commissioner MK just said he's got to suspend them. Commissioner's got to do something. I mean, Kade's got a commissioner. Kade's got a chair now.
Kade
These are
with
the new
a steel
tag team
chair.
champions. Good God. Come on, Commissioner. This is your job. What's going on here?
They're going to be suspended. What do you want me to do?
Somebody's got to get in there.
No.
Oh, good God. Are you kidding me? Bronson just took a chair upside the noggin of Chip. Oh, my God, he does it again.
Fine, I can't get in there.
Commissioner MK said, you're damn straight you can get in there, Commissioner. Look what's happening. Look what's happening.
Gosh.
He's not relenting. Somebody's got to get in there.
Talk about sore losers. I love it. Oh, wait. He's going to take out the referee.
He's going to pile drive the damn. Thank God Commissioner's in there. Finally, some order has been restored, Josh Damon. No, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. We have a fan who's getting into the ring. No. Oh, good God. Good God, Josh. Commissioner MK has just been pile driven on the floor. We've got a fan who's, Josh, I don't know what to do. Ladies and gentlemen, I am stunned. And for the first time in a long time, my broadcast partner, Josh Jamian, is speechless. I don't know what to say. Reign of Insane, you knew it was coming. You knew they were a ticking time bomb. I felt like maybe wait a minute now. Bronson walking over here to the announcer's table. Did you see the glaze in Bronson's eyes and Kade's eyes? Carnage all over the ring, and Carson Jacobs is now calling for some help, ladies and gentlemen. Josh, what do you think?
You think you know somebody, and you just kind of think that you know what they're capable of, but you never think that they're going to act on it in that way. And you know, you talk a lot about the MK Bandit. You never want to see a colleague put in this awkward situation, and unfortunately, this is how careers end. This is how people's lives end. I mean, I don't know if he's even conscious right now.
You and Commissioner MK have not been on the best of terms for a very long time, but I appreciate your comments, Josh Damien, as three of our referees now making their way into the ring. A wheelchair has been brought out. The new tag team champions, Tommy Purr and Chip, obviously concerned about Commissioner MK.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucwzero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.
Welcome back to Salt Lake City, ladies and gentlemen. The mood is somewhat somber. That's not Big Vig. That's Dante Acosta, and he looks confused. Dante Acosta now making his way out. It's been a night of confusion here, to say the least. Dante Acosta making his way out into the ring. Quite frankly, he seems to be I'm not sure what to say about Dante Acosta. He seems to be having words with one of our fans right now. Acosta always seems to be kind of angry. He's a young, brash, brazen individual. There he is, that cockiness that we've all spoken of so many times. here in UCW Zero. Acosta, a great competitor. He is a great
Allow me
athlete.
to correct myself. In the ring at this time, weighing in at 1 ton of awesome, Dante Acosta.
Well, there he is, ladies and gentlemen, Dante Acosta with that familiar shoulder brace.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring, also weighing in at 1 ton of awesome, Braden Austin.
Well, they're 2 tons of awesomeness, but they're not together anymore, Josh Damian.
For those of you, of course, who don't recall, these two were involved in a triple threat match for the Ultra X title. Wait. These guys formerly known as Team Bad, and they're going to go at it now in a singles match right here. This match, of course, was requested by Braden Austin, and oh, geez, Austin not even going to give Acosta a chance at any offense here in the early going.
And Braden Austin looks like he's a man on a mission, but look at the athleticism of Dante Acosta. Big clothesline, though, by Braden Austin. Austin now chasing Acosta out. Acosta looks like he doesn't know where he is, and now Braden Austin and Acosta battling here on the concrete floor. There they are. Now you see them. Braden Austin taking it to Dante Acosta. They've made their way over towards Paco's place.
Well, you got to realize, I mean, they used to be known as Team Bad, but there's a lot of bad blood between these two, and the referee's already at a 6 count. If they want this match to continue, they've got to get back in the ring, but I really do think...
No! Oh, my God! Did you see that, Josh? He just suplexed Dante Acosta on the concrete, and both of these two competitors are worse for the wear, to say the least.
Unbelievable here. Austin trying to get a cover in the ring, get the victory early on here, only a 2 count. I mean, you know, I don't even know if these two want a match to happen, really. I think they just want the opportunity to beat the hell out of each other.
And they're certainly doing that, Josh. They are beating the holy crap out of each other.
And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, earlier, of course, tonight, the MK Bandit was, I want to say carted off, but it was really wheelchaired off because of a pile driver. We haven't gotten any updates yet, but we will keep you updated through the night once we receive those updates. As much as it pains me to say this, thoughts and prayers are with the Bandit at this time.
Certainly, indeed, you're exactly right. Our thoughts and prayers do go out to the MK Bandit. Now, Braden Austin, there's that big Superman punch right on Dante Acosta. Cover for the pin. 1, 2, and that's not it. That is not it.
Well, you know what, Acosta, former UCW Zero Cruiserweight champion, Ultra X champion. You know, Braden Austin, not so lucky when it comes to the title game, but that's kind of what we're looking at here is, you know, Acosta is actually a little bit more established. He's not going to just go down that easily.
Dante Acosta, I wouldn't call him a veteran here at UCW Zero, but he's been around long enough. You certainly can't call him a rookie. And Braden Austin's been in a few battles himself as now he sets Dante Acosta up on that top rope. He's going for a superplex, but look at Acosta smartly raking the eyes. Oh, wait a minute now. Oh, my God.
That power bomb off the top rope, man. Dangerous territory as Acosta's going to go up to the top rope again. Oh, no, middle rope. Oh, beautiful.
Wow. Look at that moonsault and 2 count on Braden Austin.
You know, you got to wonder with a competitor like Acosta how much that shoulder brace actually affects his performance, but so far it looks like it's not affecting him at all.
And you know, is that shoulder brace even, is he injured, Josh? I've asked him several times. He's very aloof about that, answering that question.
You know what? I mean, look at it this way. If you were to play baseball or softball, you'd wear a cup, right?
Absolutely.
It's just protection. That's all it is. He's got to protect himself. Oh!
I don't think his shoulder was ever hurt.
You know what? I mean, we can find out. Why don't you ask him?
I've tried to ask him. He will not give me a straight answer. As Braden Austin now, a couple of vicious chops on Dante Acosta, and there's the 3rd chop on Acosta, and Acosta's got to be feeling the pain after those chops.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Swing, bada, swing.
And now Braden Austin shooting Dante Acosta. Nice reversal by Acosta, and there's a super kick right there on the jaw. And it caught him flush, Josh, as Braden Austin rolls out of the ring. I'm not sure he's going to get up.
Braden Austin, man, in a whole nother world right now. You gotta be worried about a kid like this. Austin doesn't have much of an injury history, but Dante Acosta does. Got to be careful with some of the moves that you do out here. I know getting suplexed on the concrete doesn't exactly help anything.
Oh my.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, good God, Dante Acosta. If his shoulder wasn't injured, it certainly is now. Ladies and gentlemen, I think he fell on that right shoulder. I'm not sure. He's making his way up. Oh, goodness. Both competitors once again outside on the concrete.
Austin trying to get the crowd behind him now as he's got Dante Acosta exactly where he wants him. Acosta is going to try and get out of this, though. Look at this. Reverse.
Oh, good God. He just moved those steps about a half a foot. They are steel reinforced steps attached to the ring. And now he goes headfirst into the steps. Dante Acosta has got a viciousness about him tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And there's the bell. Wait a minute now. The bell just rang. Could this be a double count out?
Well, I think it is.
I don't think the fans wanted to see this. It looks like they're continuing to fight. I don't know if our cameras, there they are. They're catching it. Now they're out in the crowd, ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
these two, oh no, my goodness gracious.
Well, the match is officially over at this point. Now it's just a fight. You know, I'd like to say that we'd have a commissioner to come in and try and control this stuff.
Oh no, they're in the parking lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has ruled this contest a double countout.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's a double countout, Josh Damian. Both competitors took off outside. You know, I think they're still fighting out there, Josh.
Well, you know what? It'd be nice if we had like a camera guy that'd go out and check it out and see what's going on.
It's not in the budget.
I have an expensive car out there. They better not touch my car.
It's not in the budget. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with more professional wrestling action after this commercial break.
I just got it washed, too.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a tag team match. Introducing first, being accompanied by Leo Wolf, the team of Jason Bravo and Andrew Sowell.
Longtime competitor here in UCW Zero. I'm talking about, here he comes, Jason Bravo. There he is, looking better than ever. And, of course, the big man right behind him, Andrew Sowell. So far, no sign of Leo Wolf. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I don't know if they need anybody out here. Andrew Sowell, the back of his shirt reads "SOWELL." Wait a minute now. It looks like Bravo is motioning for somebody.
Oh, here he is.
There he is. Yeah. Leo Wolf, no stranger to the ring here at UCW Zero, a great competitor. These three guys mean business here at UCW.
Well, I'll tell you
Watch
what,
out,
ladies and gentlemen, if you're into three dudes and the clap, you'll love this trio.
Come on, Josh. I told you.
What?
PG-14.
That's what I'm saying. Look, he's clapping and there's three dudes. What's wrong with that?
Your innuendo never ceases to amaze me.
These fans love the clap. You can hear all those girls screaming for the clap.
You think Jason Bravo is one of those clap-on, clap-off lights? And,
Absolutely. The only problem is that it constantly goes on and off because that's all he does.
I heard he invented it.
I doubt it.
Well, that's what he said, that and the internet. Al Gore's got something to say about that for sure. Jason Bravo now, Andrew Sowell, and Big Leo Wolf walking around the ring, jawing it up with our UCW Zero universe here.
Well, you know what? I will say this. Jason Bravo, definitely a veteran here, has gone around the country. These two men, in Andrew Sowell and Leo Wolf, can definitely learn a lot from Jason Bravo. And I'll be honest with you, I've been to trainings. I've watched both of these young guns train. I'm definitely impressed by them.
Jason Bravo now instructing JV in the ring.
And their opponents, the team of Guerrero Azteca and Howie Alexander.
Who? Who is Howie Alexander?
You know exactly who Howie Alexander is.
Well, I know Guerrero Azteca. Who is Howie Alexander? Oh, my God.
Good God, Azteca's never looked bigger and stronger, and there's Howie Alexander, UCW Zero's only deaf competitor. The man I brought into the business, Josh Damian, he's back in UCW Zero. And look at the crowd. The jazz hands are up in the air, telling Howie Alexander that he's loved here. And put your thumbs down, Josh.
My thumbs are down. That's the point.
Put your hands down. The Aztec Warrior himself, Guerrero Azteca, clears the ring. And who wouldn't clear the ring if Azteca gets in?
I would boo, but he can't hear me.
I'll tell you, it's great to see Azteca in his full regalia. And there's Howie Alexander. Sometimes I'm
going to do it anyway.
You amaze me. I'm putting jazz hands up. I love the guy. I love the guy. You know what he does?
What?
He hears with his eyes.
That's freaking
He hears
fantastic.
with his. He does.
This is like what was the name of those two guys? They had the movie review show and it was like thumbs up and thumbs down.
Oh yeah.
Two big fat thumbs down. Richard Ebert or whatever.
Siskel and Ebert. Siskel and Ebert.
Right. Yeah, they're from like the 60s or something.
You know, I don't watch movies that's against my religion.
What isn't?
Leo Wolf now jawing it up. Oh, looks like almost a Pearl Harbor.
Oh.
Howie Alexander lighting up Andrew Sowell, and now Howie Alexander all over Jason Bravo and Azteca. Now look at this.
Oh, no.
Big clothesline by Alexander. And listen to this crowd. I wish you could hear them. They're electric for this tag team.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. That Leo Wolf is going to try and get the group to regroup here and figure something out. Big Bad Sowell, though, has got a temper, and he's not going to let Guerrero Azteca make a fool out of him like that.
Andrew Sowell has been training hard in the gym, ladies and gentlemen. He's a big man, one of the biggest men here in UCW Zero. He's got some damaging moves, and he wants to use them tonight. But I'll tell you what, if he's going to try it on Guerrero Azteca, he's got another thing coming, Josh.
I'll tell you what, Jason Bravo going to be the one to step in the ring here. Has gone up against Guerrero Azteca multiple times for the UCW Heavyweight Championship. Will be interesting to see how these two work in tag team action. Guerrero Azteca, I don't think, has had a consistent tag team partner as long as he's been here in UCW.
Well, certainly, I think you might be right about that. He's had wait a minute now, Jason Bravo.
No, this is smart. You know, the veteran brings the rookie in, get the rookie some experience, and when you're a big guy like Sowell, you can definitely do some damage. Smart move here by Bravo.
I think Bravo was scared to hook it up with Guerrero.
What does Bravo have to be scared of? I mean, I don't blame Bravo for being scared about hooking up with Guerrero. I think a lot of people will be scared to hook up with Guerrero Azteca.
Absolutely. The man broke my leg in a match several years ago. I still have the effects from that. There's that big...
Tell you what, we got thunder chops coming up here. Big full plates of them. Oh, no.
Wow, Sowell's a big man, and Teca got him up, but just barely. Just barely, but he felt the brunt of that sidewalk slam. And now he's picking Sowell up for a big, looks like a body slam.
What? Oh, man.
Did you hear that ring shake, Josh?
I saw it. I didn't. You know what? That's the funny thing. With my eyes, I see things. I don't have to hear them. Just see them.
You're making fun of a deaf man now, aren't you?
I'm not making fun of anything. I'm making fun of your commentary. Oh, wait. Shh. Listen for the thunder chop. Oh, the thunder chop. That's a big thunder chop right there.
Still echoing off the buildings, the skyscrapers in downtown Salt Lake City, the sound of that thunder chop. And Andrew Sowell, welcome to UCW Zero. Let me introduce you to Mr. Guerrero Azteca.
Well, and I'll tell you what, big double suplex right there. You know, Howie Alexander, as we've apparently learned his last name is, with some big moves here.
Absolutely. And the big man himself, Howie Alexander, now wants to, wait a minute, he's going after Leo Wolf. Maybe a rookie mistake. A rookie mistake. And there's, the rake of the back from Jason Bravo.
And look at this now, Sowell got something big coming up. Oh, man.
Good God.
Great tag team moves right there. See, that's the big difference is that with Sowell training under Jason Bravo, they can actually establish a game plan early on here. Guerrero Azteca and Howie Alexander, this is their first time tag teaming.
Absolutely. And you know, the interesting thing is Howie can't hear the man coming behind him. He can't hear his own tag team partner shouting out to him. So he's at a definite disadvantage. He does hear with his eyes, though. He sees things that most of us don't see. And my God, there's Leo Wolf. Get off of him, Wolf.
What does that even mean? He can see or he can hear with his eyes.
Well, he compensates for not being able to hear, and he hears things because he sees things that you and I don't see. We take our hearing for granted, that's for sure. And now Jason Bravo beginning to meticulously and methodically take out Howie Alexander.
How much Duran do you think Leo Wolf listens to?
You know, I heard he plays in a band. I don't know if Duran's his kind of music. Looks like more of a... Oh, there's a belly-to-back suplex by Alexander. Alexander's got to now make his way over to the big man from Mexico, the warrior himself, Guerrero Azteca. He's not going to do it, though. Maybe he should have. He's shooting Bravo off. Nice reversal by Jason Bravo. Here comes a cover. And Bravo rolls out of it with a big boot to the head of Howie Alexander.
You got to realize Bravo is a multiple-time UCW champion for a reason, and that just shows it right there. Athleticism and also in-ring IQ are very, very high for Jason Bravo.
You telling me Bravo's got a high IQ?
He's got a high in-ring IQ. I didn't say anything else. Oh, wait, it's a Bravo combo.
Go ahead.
I love this. It's a big leg followed by a big thigh. And you know how he likes to wrap these up, ladies and gentlemen. That big elbow. We're going through the drive-thru. Your total. Here we go. Come on, pin him. Pin him. It's the only way I can finish this catchphrase. Oh, come on, man.
Catchphrase lost by now. Here comes the big man, Andrew Sowell. Here comes the big splash.
You have to pay extra for that. Here we go. 1, 2.
Nice kick out by Howie Alexander. I didn't think he had it in him. That was a big splash by a big man and Andrew Sowell. And now Sowell choking away at Howie Alexander. Referee's got to get him off there. Referee Phillip doing a great job here tonight as he admonishes Andrew Sowell. And Sowell going and taunting Guerrero Azteca. And, of course, ladies and gentlemen, you didn't see it, but there was Leo Wolf going after Howie Alexander.
You know, there was a time here in this company where it seemed like every single person in the back had an affiliation with one group or another. It was factions left and right, and that's the thing that we talked about. It seemed like at one point everybody had a manager on the outside. Everybody had someone to look it up for them. And now, you know, this team has Leo Wolf here. Uh-oh, look at this. Big double team right there.
Wow. That was a double team to say the least, Josh Damian. Howie Alexander flat on the mat. And look over at Guerrero Azteca. He wants to get it in this match so badly.
Well, you know, Guerrero Azteca has had problems with this little unique group who we still don't even have a name for. But you know what? Guerrero Azteca not going to stand by and I guess watch his new friend get hurt.
Bravo now drapes the rope of Howie Alexander over that second rope. Leo Wolf waiting in the bushes, so to speak, ready to attack. Let's see if Bravo now distracts the referee. Let's see what Wolf does.
Well, you know what? I mean, how do wolves hunt? They hunt in packs. And that's how this works, is that when there's a weaker wolf, one will take advantage and distract the other, and that's what's happening right here. The weaker wolf is getting taken out.
And Guerrero Azteca is about to come out of his skin. I mean, he's trying to get in there to his partner, who is really struggling right now, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Bravo now with that familiar Bravo clap. And now Bravo begins to pull Howie Alexander to the middle of the ring. Alexander saying no, holding his hands up. Bravo now rolls him over. Let's see what he's going to do here. Is this that Boston Crab move that he's...
Here we go.
Yeah, here it is.
There
no!
Oh, man.
That left knee has got to be hurting right now on Howie Alexander. Alexander holding that left knee. If he could just roll over to Guerrero Azteca. Alexander again holding that left knee. Jason Bravo picking apart Howie Alexander, the much less experienced wrestler here in the ring tonight. Once again, he has that left leg. Alexander now rolls it over. And wrong guy to make the tag, but can Alexander do it? Nice move by Alexander. He drops the elbow. But again, Jason Bravo lays in between Guerrero Azteca and Howie Alexander. If he could just roll over there and tag the big man, things would happen here at Summer Assault.
Won't let it happen. Not at all. Jason Bravo is not the kind of guy that's going to let that happen. You got to remember, there's still a big SOWELL right there in the corner.
It happened. It happened. Clothesline by Teca. Another clothesline by Teca. SOWELL back up. Spine buster! Oh my goodness, and Guerrero Azteca is cleaning house here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Azteca, he wants Bravo. Look at this, Josh. He's begging for Bravo to tag.
He's not going to make the tag. It's a smart move.
Another spine buster.
2 spine busters in a row. Azteca is just brutal.
Good God. Is Bravo getting in? Wait a minute, the referee now. Oh no, from behind, Leo Wolf with a low blow on Guerrero Azteca.
And you know what? Guerrero Azteca set himself up. Bravo was ready to actually get involved in the match, and here we go now. Guerrero Azteca got everything he was asking for and more.
Are you kidding me?
Here we go, pinfall here.
Jason Bravo comes in. Oh my God, Jason Bravo comes in.
Jason Bravo and Andrew SOWELL.
Well, tell you what, I mean, Jason Bravo gave Guerrero Azteca exactly what he asked for. Azteca wanted Bravo in the ring, and he got it.
Oh, wait a minute now. Leo Wolf has got Howie Alexander on the outside of the ring, and no, right into the hardest part of the mat. You know, you might as well go ahead and announce that Leo Wolf's the winner here, too, because there's no way these two would have beaten that team without the assistance of Leo Wolf, Josh.
Admit it. Are you kidding me? I'm not going to admit anything. This is a great match. This is a great team right here. These guys have a lot of potential, and I will not shut down that potential.
Wow, 3 big men in the ring here tonight with a victory. Jason Bravo, Andrew SOWELL, and with the assistance of Leo Wolf, they celebrate tonight as victors here at Summer Assault. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with more wrestling action after this commercial break.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucwzero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Jason Jaxon, Big B.
Quite frankly, I think he's the most dangerous man in UCW Zero, Josh Jamie. And there's Big Fig. God, you can smell the leather over here, the new gear that he's got. He's bad to the bone. George Thorogood, and there's his partner, Jason Jaxon, who's a pretty tough guy himself, Josh.
Hey, I mean, you know what? You talk about Big Vig. I mean, this guy was recruited after wrestling alligators in the sewers of Texas. Here's a little fun fact, though. Talking to him earlier tonight, and he had his gear. He's showing off his new gear, and one of the things that he said was that gear was actually made from a bull that he wrestled.
A bull that he killed the damn bull?
He killed the damn bull that made that leather.
Bare
and then
hand?
he made jerky. I didn't even know they made jerky out of bulls.
Did you get some?
It was pretty good.
It was probably bull ball jerky if you ate it.
Hey, man.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
Extra protein somehow.
Well, there he is, the former pit fighter himself from
And
Longview.
introducing his opponent, about to make his way to the ring, Los Mochi PACO!
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to hear the building erupt with applause. UCW Zero Zone, Los Mochis PACO! Yeah! Oh, sit down, Josh Damians. Just have a seat, all right? Folks, you didn't see this. Los Mochis PACO just threw his gum in the face of Josh Damian. Maybe it was uncalled for, but quite frankly, I kind of liked it. Nobody has been more faithful to UCW Zero over the years than Los Mochi PACO. He has been a fan favorite wherever this ring has been set up. He's won every single title there is to win in UCW Zero, and he is the most beloved athlete, to say the least, here tonight and every time he steps in the ring.
You forgot he's the worst commentary partner I've ever had.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I told you, he's the worst commentary partner I have ever had on commentary. Jason Jaxon is a much better commentary partner than Los Mochi PACO ever will be.
Jason Jaxon needs to straighten up his attitude. He used to be a nice young man, but he's certainly not now. Paco's got his work cut out for him tonight.
Look at that. Big flexing, baby.
Paco is greatly outweighed by Big Vig, who I think weighs in tonight about 240. I'm not exactly sure.
Wouldn't surprise me. You know, you got to weigh a lot to wrestle gators.
Absolutely. The big pit fighter from Longview, Texas, wants to show nobody home. Nice move by, now look at Paco, just slapped him right in the face. Paco now kick to the midsection, shoots Big Vig off. Nice reversal by the much larger athlete. And look at Jason Jaxon. Come on. Referee Phillip has got to get control of this match, and he's got to do it early because Jason Jaxon has already inserted himself into the Big Vig and Los Mochis PACO's business. Oh, yeah! Wow.
Talk about uncalled for.
What do you mean uncalled for?
That was uncalled for.
It was certainly called for.
Jason Jackson's not even in the match.
Wait a minute, Big Vig's got him up. Samoan drop on Paco, and you can see him writhing in pain in the middle of the ring. Now Big Vig is going to start that slow attack, systematically taking apart Los Mochis PACO, and Jason Jaxon is going to stand by and watch the destruction. Big right hand now by Big Vig. Makes his home in Salt Lake City now. I'm sure he misses clearing the bars out in Long. What's this? No.
Stretching out that tricep for sure.
And now Big Vig, he could break the arm.
He absolutely could. I mean, you know what? This is how he gets his gator jerky.
Oh, come on now. Referee Phillip just caught Big Vig biting Los Mochis PACO in the finger, makes him break the hold, and now he points at Big Vig, trying to restore some order. Nice work by Referee Phillip here tonight. You know, these referees are oftentimes, we don't recognize them enough, and that's a good thing. They're out of the picture for the most part. When they need to be here, they are there. And now Big Vig delivers a big clothesline.
Did you just give credit to the same referees that took their boss out of this ring with a neck injury in a wheelchair without stabilizing him? You're giving them credit?
Well, he's not a certified medic.
That's equivalent to saying that fast food workers deserve $15 an hour. Are
they
you kidding me? No,
they do.
Don't. No, they don't. They never remember my pickles.
It's a fair wage, all right? It's a fair wage. Now Big Vig twisting that arm in places it shouldn't go, once again sinking those teeth into the index finger of Los Mochis PACO as Jason Jaxon continues to try to distract referee Phillip. You know, I'm worried about Los Mochis PACO. This is a very dangerous man. I'm not sure that he cares much about winning wrestling matches as much as he cares about hurting his opponent. And that's exactly what he wants to do to Los Mochis PACO tonight.
You know what? And don't get me wrong, Vig is a great competitor. Definitely a lot of muscle, a lot of brawn, a lot of strength. Come on, show him where it's at, baby. But I tell you what, Jason Jaxon should have helped Vig out do a little bit of homework because Vig should definitely be going after that leg, that injured leg that Los Mochi PACO lost a year of his life because of.
He certainly did. I'd like to find out who invited Big Vig to compete here.
I did.
You found Vig.
I found he was gator wrestling.
Where'd you find him, Louisiana?
The sewers of Texas.
The sewers of Texas.
Not many people realize this, but it's in the sewers of Lubbock, Texas. It's a huge gator fighting ring.
Whoa, did you see that? He elevated Los Mochis Paco almost to the lights, and Paco took an awkward spill as his legs hit that second and bottom rope, ladies and gentlemen.
Grabbing Los Mochi Paco by the throat here. He's just aggressive and ruthless is what Big Vig is. Did you see the ring? The ring moved about 5 feet. That's how much force Vig threw Paco with. Come on, man.
Does he eat gator too, Big Vig?
Oh, I'm sure he eats gator. Why wouldn't he eat gator? He drinks Cobra whiskey and eats gator jerky.
Oh, wait a minute now. Big Vig, I thought he was going to pick him up, but Los Mochis Paco's, he did. Paco going for that Hurricanrana, but Big Vig says no. He says no. The strength of Big Vig amazes me.
Sidewalk slam there, and now Los Mochi Paco getting his arm worked right there. Vig's just laying on the guy. He can't go anywhere.
You got 240 laying on you. You ain't going nowhere, especially when you got no wind in the pipes. Big Vig continues the attack, but how many times, Josh J? I mean, have we seen Los Mochis Paco come back from almost sheer and certain destruction to find a way to dig out a win, to scratch out a win, and I have no doubt that he can do it here tonight.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about, a big foot by Paco. Gaining some space between them. Another big foot by Los Mochis Paco. Paco now up to the second rope. Coming off and he hits Big. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Did you see that? Kick out by Los Mochis Paco. Sheer determination by UCW Zero's most popular athlete.
He's as dedicated to the sport as he is stupid.
The crowd willing Los Mochis Paco to somehow eke out, pull out a victory.
Oh, my
good God. That's got to be it. It is it, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Big Vig.
Jason Jaxon making his way into the ring, and Paco looks like he may be injured. What's going on here?
Wow, man, you talk about neck injuries and everything like that. Big Vig could have just very well taken out Los Mochi Paco. That's a serious injury if he is injured.
HR Nightmare in the ring. Now they're stomping away on Los Mochis Paco. Folks, we're about to go to commercial break, but we're going to keep it right here.
Wait.
Are you
What is
kidding?
he doing here?
The Danimal is here. Marty Daniels. She's leveling the Big Vig.
What?
And now Jason
Why is
Jaxon.
he attacking the HR Nightmare?
See you later, Vig. Oh, my goodness. The Danimal herself, Marty Daniels, is here. She's looking at Jason Jaxon right now. What an incredible athlete. Marty Daniels is with us, towering over both Los Mochis Paco and Jason Jaxon. Jaxon, smart move, young man. He steps out of the ring as Marty Daniels clears the ring here tonight. And listen to the crowd beginning to chant, Marty. Marty, you know what, Josh? She told me, I heard that she once leg pressed over 800 pounds.
Well, you know what? Jason Jaxon left this ring because he will not hit a woman, and I respect him for that.
You're calling Jaxon a gentleman?
He is a gentleman because he will not hit a woman. Unbelievable act of class here by Jason Jaxon.
Marty Daniels in the arena tonight comes to the aid of Los Mochis Paco, and we'll be right back with more wrestling action after this.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucwzero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.
Our following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Big Vig and representing the HR Nightmare, Jason Jaxon.
I've said it before and I'll say it again, ladies and gentlemen. The most electrifying, electric man here in UCW Zero. There's nobody who's got more energy, more determination than Jason Jaxon. Unfortunately, Jaxon has decided to get with the likes of Big Vig, and these two take shortcuts, to say the least. We saw that earlier tonight, and I'm sure, you know, if history plays out the way it's supposed to be, we'll see it again. Big Vig now in the ring with Jason Jaxon. Two cocky individuals, great athletes. The HR Nightmare, they are a nightmare for any HR team. How do you deal with these guys? The HR department here at UCW Zero has got their work cut out for them, to say the least. And Jason Jaxon has never looked more confident than he does tonight.
And his opponent, hailing from Valhalla, Hammerstone.
Well, you are in for a treat right now, ladies and gentlemen. The big man is coming out, Alexander Hammerstone, and I have asked my broadcast partner, Josh Jamie, and there he is. He is cut, he is chiseled, he's an athlete. I'm sitting next to my new broadcast partner for this match, and I think the next one, JV, welcome back to UCW Zero.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here in Salt Lake City. And that man, Hammerstone, looks like he's determined to give Jason Jaxon a run for his money, but he's going to have eyes in the back of his head, because he's got a big problem with Big Vig walking around ringside as well.
Absolutely, the pit fighter from Longview, Texas, Big Vig, right beside his best friend, one half of the HR Nightmare, along with Jason Jaxon. Hammerstone has never looked better, JV.
He really has never looked better. He is 245 pounds of solid steel.
Not an ounce of fat on Alexander Hammerstone, excuse me. He's intimidating, a favorite with the ladies, to say the least.
Oh, he definitely gets his share of the ladies, and there is not an ounce of fat on him. This guy, some people do 2-a-days. Hammerstone does 4-a-days.
4-a-days, wow. Tuna sandwich in his back pocket as he heads into the gym. He watches what he eats. He hits the gym. He trains. He wrestles every weekend. But you know what, JV? He's got a great opponent tonight in Jason Jaxon, who's no stranger to the squared circle.
Jason Jaxon is no stranger to the squared circle. Indeed, one of the best UCW has to offer. And he is definitely going to give Hammerstone everything he can handle tonight. But Hammerstone seems to be in the advantage right now, using some of that wrestling knowledge he has.
Starting off quite well. You know, Hammerstone's a bit of an illusion. I mean, he's a great technical wrestler. I mean, he's a bruiser when he needs to be, but he's a great technical wrestler.
He is a fantastic wrestler. He would rather out-wrestle you than use that brute strength. But make no mistake about it, he can take Jason Jaxon to that suplex party any second.
Hammerstone with a nice hammer lock on Jason Jaxon. Jaxon now makes his way to that top rope. Referee calls for a break, and there's Jason Jaxon with a cheap move on Alexander Hammerstone.
It's a cheap move, but it is kind of effective. He's doing everything he can to bend the rules to his will and get the better of Alexander Hammerstone, and that's what he may need to do, even though he is a very, very talented wrestler in his own right.
And wow, does Hammerstone get up, the big man, 245 with a nice drop kick. And Hammerstone comes down hammering on Jason Jaxon's chest with that forearm, and now he shoots Jaxon off. Jaxon hits the corner hard. Hammerstone setting up, but there's Jaxon with a boot.
Oh, big boot right there. That'll knock a couple chiclets loose and definitely take your head off. And the suplex party has started.
Wow, certainly it has. The strength of Alexander Hammerstone is showing once again. Big Vig now going over to see if his partner's okay. Vig has not inserted himself in the match yet, JV, but you said it's only a matter of time. I think you're right before he does.
It is only a matter of time, and after, oh my, he might fly here. Oh! Jason Jaxon saw it coming. There is nothing Hammerstone can't do, but Jason Jaxon had him scouted right there.
Jason Jaxon is a tough SOB. Look at that neck breaker. And how high did Jason Jaxon get up? He had to get up that high, JV.
He got about as high as the impact was on that neck breaker. Almost got the 2 count there.
Hammerstone, I'm sorry to interrupt you, JV. Hammerstone now draped over that second rope. Now watch Big Vig. Be careful. There he is. You said it, and there it is.
And unfortunately, that's something you have to keep in the back of your mind when you're going up against any kind of tag team, but especially the HR Nightmare. The referee has got to do his job here and send Big Vig to the back.
Absolutely. Referee Noah has got his work cut out for him as Hammerstone now shot off into the corner, hits it hard. Here's Jason Jaxon. Nice back elbow by Jaxon. Snap mare, and Hammerstone's on his butt, and Jason Jaxon over the top with that snapping Hammerstone's neck.
And that snapping neck breaker there. Jason Jaxon is a pit bull. He is small in stature, but big in fight, and even bigger in tenacity and aggressiveness.
I've had the opportunity to be in the ring several times with Jason Jaxon. He is a tough son of a gun. And look at that.
2 count off that sunset flip. He almost had it there.
Big clothesline by Jason Jaxon, and he said much, Big Vig love it, cheering his man on, the HR Nightmare. It'd be a big win for Jason Jaxon if he could pull it off tonight. He just might be able to. He's a great wrestler. Alexander Hammerstone, though, he's got the weight advantage, the strength advantage, the height advantage. You look at him on paper, it looks like this is Hammerstone's match. But Jason Jaxon, as you said, JV, one of the best here in UCW Zero.
Hammerstone definitely might have the advantage on paper, but Jason Jaxon has the advantage in ring smarts and savviness, and he's got about 6.5 feet of advantage on the outside as well.
Absolutely. We're talking about Big Vig there. I assume you're... Now Hammerstone hits the ropes.
Ooh,
nice calf kick by Jaxon.
That single leg drop kick was impressive. Hammerstone's got about 6'3" or so, and Jason Jaxon hit him square in the chin there. Impressive athleticism.
Jason Jaxon impressing us tonight, that's for sure, as he continues to take it to Alexander Hammerstone. I thought he had a knee in the back, but no, it's that that chin lock that Jason Jaxon now has applied. A lot of pressure, cutting off a lot of the oxygen and wind to Hammerstone. No matter how big you are, JV, you got to know this, that if you can't breathe, there's the oxygen, there's the gas, and the car dies.
I was going to say you can't breathe, you can't fight, and even if this doesn't make Alexander Hammerstone submit, it is making him expend that effort to get out of the hold, and here you hear the crowd getting behind him a little bit. Maybe he can use that for some momentum, but it is going to take all of his strength to get out of this hold right now, and that gives the advantage to Jason Jaxon. Even though it looks like Hammerstone is fighting to his feet, that took an amazing, immense amount of effort, and here you see him with the back elbows now. Both men to their feet.
Jackson's got him up. Oh, what a move by, look at the athleticism of Hammerstone, but down Jason Jaxon with that belly-to-back suplex, and Hammerstone came crashing down to the mat.
Hammerstone looks like he's in a world of hurt right now. This might be it.
I think Jaxon thought he had it in the bag, JV.
Jaxon thought he had it in the bag. Big Vig thought he had it in the bag. I think everybody here at the UCW Arena thought he had it in the bag.
Rare mistake by Jason Jaxon, the wily veteran here in UCW Zero, as he grabs Hammerstone, looks like maybe by the hair, I'm not sure, picking Hammerstone up. Hammerstone trying to fight back, but there's that chin breaker by Alexander Hammerstone.
Big chin breaker from Hammerstone. Hammerstone definitely has some ring savviness of his own, as he showed right there. He's been wrestling almost 4 years now and has been all over the up and down the West Coast. He's been in Canada. This man knows what he's doing, but he is being put to the limit here by Jason Jaxon.
Absolutely. You got to think the wrestling scouts all over the world have got their eye on Alexander Hammerstone.
Oh,
that's
indeed.
for sure. I mean, he is a physical specimen. Now he's taking it to Jason Jaxon.
Oh,
big knee.
Big knee lift. And you'd think a guy his size, and the suplex party continues. But you would...
I'm sorry, JV. The strength of Alexander Hammerstone is it constantly. This is not his first time here in UCW, but it amazes me, as well as the athleticism. And now Hammerstone to that top rope. Crossbody block on Jaxon. 1, 2. This could be it. And Jaxon kicks out.
A man that is 6'3", 245 pounds should not be able to fly like that. Defying gravity right now is Alex Hammerstone.
He's got no business up there, but by golly, he's got all the reason in the world when you're as athletic as Hammerstone. Jaxon now making his way up. He looks a bit out of it now.
We
Hammerstone
might be seeing a stone breaker here.
Wait a minute, there's Big Vig coming in. Big Vig inserting himself once again. And you've got to wonder if referee Noah can... Oh! Big spear by Jaxon!
And the referee has finally kicked Big Vig out.
He's asking Vig to leave.
1, 2.
It's...
Able to kick out was Alexander Hammerstone. He had Jason Jaxon right where he wanted him, set up for the Stonebreaker until Big Vig interfered, and he got an incredible stroke of luck when the referee just had his back turned and escorted Big Vig out.
Jason Jaxon looks like he's going to be in control for a while now, though.
He is definitely in the driver's seat here. He didn't get the pin, but that spear has him right where he wants him.
And if Jaxon drops that big elbow off the top rope, not going to happen. Hammerstone making his way up, but Jason Jaxon's got one of the most devastating elbows off the top rope that we've seen in the world of professional wrestling. He comes down so hard that he really has won so many matches without move, but Hammerstone now has him up. Looked like he's going to try to superplex him, but Jaxon...
Oh! But the big tree fell down. Jason Jaxon took a few swipes and knocked Hammerstone down. Hammerstone back up, though. Great enziguri kick there.
Impressive strength by Jason Jaxon, but Hammerstone now back up, and I don't know what's going to happen here.
The suplex party just turned into a superplex party. A belly-to-belly off the top rope. Both men have got to... I don't know how Hammerstone is even on his knees right now.
10, 12 feet across that ring flies Jason Jaxon, and he is hurt. This could be it. Hey, Jaxon kicks out of that one.
Incredible. I thought for sure he was finished there. A belly-to-belly off the top rope. Not many men are going to be able to kick out of that. Jason Jaxon is one of them, showing his toughness here tonight.
As tough as they come, Jason Jaxon is. And now he makes his way up, but Hammerstone meets him in the middle of the ring.
We got a stonebreaker right here, it looks like. Has him up. Jason Jaxon had it scouted, though.
Wait a minute now. Hammerstone, look at the strength, picks him up again. Is this the move, JV?
That is the stonebreaker. That's got to be curtains. 1, 2, 3.
And that is it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Hammerstone.
An impressive victory tonight for Alexander Hammerstone as he takes out one of the best pro wrestlers in the Intermountain West.
Oh my God, and here comes
back. Big Vic's back. Oh, wow.
And Big Vig is taking it out on Hammerstone. Hammerstone got a victory over one of the best UCW has to offer, and now Big Vig is just laying the boots.
Looks like he might be paying for that victory, JV, as Big Vig, the pit fighter, is right back in there, laying those right hands, those ham hocks to the side of the face of Alexander Hammerstone. Hammerstone getting beat down. Now here's Jaxon coming in. And Jaxon, all of his weight on the neck of Alexander Hammerstone.
And here comes Los MOCHI PACO.
Yes!
With the save. Taking out both members of the HR Nightmare right now.
A little revenge by Los MOCHI's PACO. But wait a minute, Big Vig now beating Los MOCHI down. And now a big knee. What's going to happen here?
Oh, man, I don't like the looks of this.
Oh, no, come on.
I don't like where this is going at all.
Hammerstone on the outside of the ring. Los MOCHI PACO dangerously draped over the shoulders of Big Vig.
And I don't think Hammerstone has moved.
Oh my God! Did you see that, JV?
I saw it. I can't believe it. What a devastating maneuver there.
We've got to get some kind of order in here as now Big Vig kicking referee.
And now they're putting hands on the referee. They've got to be fined. As soon as Commissioner MK Bandit gets well, he has to discipline these two. You do not put hands on an official like that. I don't care how big and mean the HR Nightmare are or who they think they are. That kind of action should not be tolerated.
Summer assault is heating up here in Salt Lake City, ladies and gentlemen. Great victory by Alexander Hammerstone, but he and Los MOCHI's PACO get the, well, I'm not sure they won the battle, but we'll see where the war takes us. We'll be right back with more wrestling action, JV, after this commercial break.
Our following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the UCW Zero Ultra X Championship. Introducing first the challenger, making his way to the ring from 6 feet under, this is Graves.
Well, wrestling fans, we are in for a treat tonight. There he is, Joey Graves. He's a big man. He's wrestled all over the country, and he makes his way to UCW Zero for a match tonight. He is an intimidating figure, and there he is. There's the face paint. He's a monster, to say the least. Making his way around the ring is Joey Graves. He's never looked bigger, ladies and gentlemen. You could tell he has spent some time pumping the iron in the gym, and he's staring down some of our UCW Zero faithful here who have paid their money, for their tickets. He knocks the hat off of one guy. I'm not sure I would stand up and get in Joey Graves' face, that's for sure. Now he's looking at a kid. This is, come on, get out of the kid's face, Graves. I'm not sure what that face paint means. I can't wait for JV to get right next beside me again. He's familiar with Joey Graves in a way that I am not. Maybe he can explain that face paint, explain the demeanor of Joe Graves here tonight. But Graves is an intimidating figure. I mean, the entrance itself is scary as he stares down a young woman with her kid in the crowd. That's my wife. Wait a minute. That's my wife and kid, Graves. Don't make me get up from this table. You better back off. I'm not as good as I once was, but by God, I'll be as good once as I ever was, to quote Toby Keith. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Alexander Hammerstone and now Joey Graves. Two fierce competitors here in the squared circle. Back to JV.
Opponent, he is the reigning and defending the Ultra X champion, the Durango Kid.
Well, here comes the Durango Kid, the masked Mexican superstar, the Lucha Libre superstar. He's got his work cut out for him tonight, though, because he's going to be outweighed, outpowered. He's much shorter. He is an athletic young man, though, and maybe tonight he can pull a victory out in stunning fashion. I certainly hope so, but Joe Graves now staring down the Durango Kid. Of course, a crowd favorite here in UCW Zero, the Ultra X champion. He is as exciting as they come, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd chanting C, or yes, yes, yes. There's the champ as he makes his way into the ring. Looks at Joe Graves, make sure he's not going to come over, interrupt anything. Joey Graves seems to be just waiting for that bell to ring. He wants to take care of business, jump in the showers, and head back home. Going to be one heck of a match, I hope. I mean, now Joey Graves gets out. What's going on here? Joey Graves immediately got out of the ring, now throwing chairs. Come on now. UCW management may have to have a few words with Joey Graves. You can't touch a fan, Mr. Graves, that's for sure. JV takes the Ultra X Championship belt, brings it back to the table. I'm going to quickly... Well, there's the bell. Going to welcome JV back to the announcer's table as the Durango Kid in the middle of the ring stands there offering his hand, his innocence to Joe Graves. And JV, I'm glad you're here. Tell us what you know about Joey Graves.
What I know about Graves is that it's not a smart move for the Durango Kid, and he shows it right there. Graves is diabolical. He is sinister. He will do whatever he can to get the victory, and he knows many, many ways to cause pain. The man is very, very talented in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He knows all kinds of submission tactics. You will know that you were in a fight with Graves by the time he is through with you. The best way to describe him would be shooter.
Wow, look at the strength of Joe Graves. No stranger to the weight room is Joey Graves.
Definitely not. He is no slouch in the weight room either.
But I'll tell you one thing, Durango Kid's like a little water bug. If he can find a way out of something, squirm out of something, uses quickness, he's going to do it. And looks like Joe Graves is a bit surprised right now, JV.
Then that would be the best way to take Graves out. You need to use that speed, agility, and everything you can to take Graves off his game, because if you slow things down, then it's going to be all to Graves' advantage here in this championship match.
Catches the Durango Kid like a rag doll on the outside of the ring. This could be dangerous, JV. Graves has got him up.
That could have been very dangerous. Graves saw it coming and then still got shoved into the steel post.
Nice move by the Durango Kid, and the crowd is crazy for this kid. Joe Graves now on the concrete floor, and he took that post hard, JV.
He definitely took that post hard. The Durango Kid is doing everything right now to keep Graves off of his feet and at the disadvantage here. And the Durango Kid has got to stay on top of him right now. Otherwise, Graves is going to get back in the driver's seat very quickly here.
Absolutely. If he gets a chance to slow this thing down, it's going to be all over for the Durango Kid. I mean, the strength advantage, the height advantage, the weight advantage, I mean, it's all there for Joe Graves tonight.
It is all there for Graves, and there you see the strength coming into play right there. Excuse me.
And look at that sadistic look on Joe Graves' face. How about that face paint, JV? Where did that come from?
It's part of his psyche. He does everything he can to get in your head and intimidate you, and he does it well. He does it in spades.
Absolutely, he does. You know, that entrance itself scared the heck. Oh, my God, Joe Graves with that strength once again. And look at that. Standing in the middle of the ring is that warrior. That man could take apart most competitors around the world. And you got to wonder now, JV, if the Durango Kid's going to make it out of this thing alive.
He's probably not going to make it out with his championship. He may not make it out alive, as you said. And here you see Graves bending the rules again, doing everything he can to get the advantage here. Graves does not care. He is here to win matches and beat people up.
Does he want that Ultra X title, JV?
It would be icing on the cake. He's here to cause pain. They call him Graves literally because that's where he wants to put his opponent every time he is in the ring with them.
Fingernails digging deep into the skin of the Durango Kid, and he felt that. You could see him wincing in pain. And now Graves now, oh my goodness.
People always question, like, how does a move like a back rake or anything like that hurt? I challenge you to take a back rake and then tell me it doesn't hurt.
Believe me, I felt them before. I hope to never feel it again, JV. They do hurt. And when you've got the strength of Joe Graves, well, let me tell you something. It's going to hurt for a long time.
That strength of Graves adds emphasis and punishment to almost everything he does.
The Durango Kid's got to try to fight back, and he's doing it now with a series of right hands to the midsections, kick to the legs. But there's Graves once again with that big knee coming up to the midsection of the Durango Kid. And now look at the strength of Joe Graves.
He could keep him up there all night if he wanted to.
Blood rushing to the head of the Durango Kid. You got to think that makes him a little bit dizzy.
It's going to make him dizzy, especially with that twist he added to that vertical suplex there. All the blood rushing to the head makes him dizzy, and then he adds that little bit of funk, that spin, that torque to it to really emphasize the damage and make your opponent even dizzier.
Absolutely. Corkscrew suplex does its job, and now Graves choking away with the shin on the neck of the Durango Kid. Referee Noah's got to break that hold, and it looks like that just made Graves even madder.
And if he had hooked the leg after that corkscrew suplex, you got to think he could have walked away with the Ultra X championship here. Maybe getting a little too arrogant and cocky for his own good is Graves.
Well, he certainly does not lack confidence, does Joey Graves. The Durango Kid now fighting for his life in the ring as Graves drapes that right leg over the neck on the second rope, and Noah's got to get this thing under control.
And Graves keeps doing this. I think he might have the referee a little scared or intimidated. And now you see him jaw-jacking with the referee. The referee has got to do his job here. He can call for the disqualification at any time, and he's just chosen not to, despite Graves doing everything he can to bend those rules to their limit.
Surprising kick out by the Durango Kid. Never underestimate the endurance and the fight in this young kid here tonight. I mean, he is a professional. He's given it everything he's got against Joe Graves. He's an incredible athlete, this kid. I'm not sure if you've seen him that much, JV, but there's a reason that belt's around his waist.
I am very very familiar with the Durango Kid from my last visit here, as well as watching online on YouTube, which everyone should as well. And basically, I know this much about the Durango Kid. The size of his heart is about probably twice the size of this building right now. He has huge heart, probably the biggest heart in that entire locker room, and that right there is why he is the Ultra X champion. And it might not last much longer here, though.
Absolutely, it may not, as Graves now picks up the Durango Kid and takes him into that middle and top turnbuckle and then throws him around again in the middle of the ring, dropping him right on his face. And Noah now, referee Noah, going to check on the Durango Kid to make sure he's still able to compete.
That Stampede Power Slam into the Flosion was incredible. I don't think I've ever seen Graves do that before.
Graves rolls him over with his cranium and covers him, and that's not it. Again, surprisingly, the Durango Kid kicks out. Again, check us out on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. We have Facebook, UCWZero.com. That's UCWZERO.com as Graves makes the cover once again. Follow us on Twitter. I want to thank our sponsors here tonight, McNeil Engineering for sure, La Frontera Restaurants. Great night of pro wrestling, JV. Great to sit beside you once again as well.
And it is a pleasure to be sitting here beside you tonight and seeing some incredible UCW action here at Summer Assault. All the championships are on the line tonight as well.
Absolutely. Only the best professional wrestling here in Salt Lake, and Summer Assault's under full swing here tonight. The crowd is certainly being entertained with some great professional wrestling action. JV, do you think maybe James has got this thing, or at least he thinks he's got it in the bag and is wasting time?
He definitely thinks he's got the Durango Kid where he wants him, but the Durango Kid showing some fight now.
Kid now grabs the top rope. Nice drop kick off the second rope. The Durango Kid trying to buy some space, some time, trying to gather his wits as Graves goes down. Durango Kid throwing his arms in the air, imploring the crowd to help him out. The UCW Zero Nation's got to come through tonight for the champion.
And Graves is still on his knees here, grabbing his ribs. He may have had one or two of those cracked, and the Durango Kid is taking the fight to him. Look at those forearms just raining down on the cranium of Graves.
The Lucha Libre star Durango Kid is doing everything he can, pulling every trick out of the book to get a victory. Graves looks stunned. Nice move by the Kid, takes the big man down. The crowd is ecstatic right now. 1, 2, and look at, there he is again. Shaking his head no, throws him off like a doll again.
The power of Graves coming through again, and you're going to need to do a little bit more than that to keep this big man down. Durango Kid is going to have to throw everything at him, including the kitchen sink.
Oh my, Graves got him up with ease. He got the Durango Kid up.
This
Durango.
looks like he was going for a reality check there.
Wait a minute. Almost taunting the... Oh, my goodness. He's got the Durango Kid. Picks him up by his neck. What's going on here? Oh! Nice! Somehow, from out of nowhere, the Durango Kid does that chin breaker on Graves, who's barely standing up right now.
Here we go for sliced bread number 2. Graves was able to avoid it. No one home for the drop kick.
Nice move by the Kid. Once again, he has got to employ his speed here tonight, JV. If he's going to win this match, you're never going to outpower Joe. Not too many men are going to outpower Joey Graves.
And he can't worry about getting the crowd behind him. He's got to keep taking the fight to Graves. Does the Durango Kid. He's got him down right here. If he goes for that attack from the top rope, it could very well be curtains for Graves.
Durango Kid now makes his way to the top rope. Graves just sits up. Oh, my goodness, the Durango Kid's got to wonder what's next.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone in this building is wondering what's next. He caught the cross body.
Oh, good God. See you later. This has got to be it.
New champion, right?
Are you kidding me? Two count.
The shoulder was just barely up before the referee's hand hit the mat for the third time. He couldn't stop his hand from hitting the mat.
I'm speechless with you, JV. How did he kick out of that one?
Exactly. I'm speechless. I wouldn't believe it if I didn't just see it with my own 2 eyes.
And now Graves he looks like he's pissed, JV.
Oh, he is agitated. I have never seen this man this angry. I don't think anyone has ever kicked out of that maneuver from Graves. And he is taking the punishment to the Durango Kid right now, taking all that anger and frustration out.
Referee Noah now with that 10 count, and Joey Graves wants to inflict some pain, some damage on the outside of the ring. And it looks like what's going on here?
I don't know. He's already at 6. Oh, my goodness. He just got thrown into the wall. Almost put a hole in it.
He lawn darted the Durango Kid into a wall. Ring the bell, says referee Noah. This is out of control. It looks like the Durango Kid's going to keep that belt, JV.
Indeed, but he was not the winner. They're still fighting here on the outside. Graves took the punishment to him. A double count out, but as you said, still your champion, the Durango Kid.
Joey Graves now making his way over to a fan, and he looks like he just is. You know what, JV? It seems like he's just mad that the victory didn't come sooner against the. Durango Kid's a champion for a reason, though.
I think Graves is just a little angry that he couldn't do even more punishment.
Joey Graves now making his way to the back, fans. The official announcement by JV has not been made yet. He's going to.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has ruled this contest a double countout. Still your UCW Ultra X champion, the Durango Kid.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am surprised and quite frankly amazed at the Durango Kid. What a heck of a job by the Durango Kid tonight.
Indeed, a heck of a job from the Durango Kid. A double count out, an incredibly hard-fought victory. But there you see, he still stands. He is still your champion. Thank you very much for having me.
JV, always a pleasure to sit beside you, and we'll be right back with more wrestling action and, unfortunately, Joshua Damian.
I'm sorry I got to leave. Thanks for having me. The pleasure was all mine.
Thank you, sir.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucwzero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.
Please welcome to the ring at this time, representing the reign of insane, Bronson.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've already seen Bronson. What? Oh, wait a minute now. Bronson calling for a microphone. You're going to have to. Bronson making, excuse me, this has been an incredible night, ladies and gentlemen. Bronson now making, he's been out here once. He's got something he wants to say, and we're going to listen.
So anybody else want to attack me? You know what I'm sick of? I hate that we lost the belt to those two freaks back there.
I'm not sure I'd call
But
him.
it's okay. I got a plan in this little thinking cap of mine.
Thinking
So
cap.
tonight, the main event is Manny Fresh
Big support for Manny Fresh tonight.
versus Dallas Murdock.
Toughest SOB in UCW, the champ, Dallas Murdock.
Well, guess what? I have beaten Manny Fresh.
That's not a lie.
I have beaten Dallas Murdock.
Also, not a lie.
Hell, I have beaten everyone in the back of that locker room. So that's why I am demanding that I be put in the ring.
Wait a minute.
I wasn't done.
That's the familiar music, Josh Damon. You know who it is. We're going to welcome right now a man who needs no introduction. He's been here since the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. There he is, Blitz.
Well, I mean, you said it. He needs no introduction, so I wasn't going to introduce him.
Looks like Blitz has a microphone as well. He's got something he wants to say. Puts it on the table, but he's going around the crowd right now. Crowd favorite Blitz. I think Josh Damian, correct me if I'm wrong, the first UCW Zero heavyweight champion ever.
You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong in that statement. Has won a lot of titles over the years. Tag team champion with Los Mochi PACO. all of that fun stuff.
Bronson now scoots the microphone over.
How you guys doing tonight? Let's hear it! So you say that you've beaten everyone?
Oh, wait a minute now. Technicality here. I don't know if he's beaten everyone.
Well, let me tell you something. You've never beat Blitz Rogar. Let's go!
Looks like Blitz is calling for a match right now, and
So, I say we have a little match right now. And then we'll see who gets to go on and wrestle the winner tonight between Dallas Murdock and Manny Fresh.
are you kidding me?
Let's bring a rep out here. Let's go. Let's do this right now.
Blitz calling for a referee, and here comes referee Carson Jacobs into the ring. I think we've got an impromptu match here, Josh Damian. Now, wait a minute. Bronson seems to be talking to Carson Jacobs. I'm not sure what he is saying. He's whispering something in the Jacobs' ear, patting him on the back.
You know what? He's a mastermind, man. He can do just about anything.
Blitz now questioning Jacobs. Jacobs not giving Blitz the time of day.
It seems like just yesterday that Bronson was part of the God Squad. What did you guys do to him?
You know, I have no comment on that. Bronson's gone his own way. That was a long time ago, Josh Damian, but we've got one hell of a match here tonight. Oh, my goodness. Blitz, the veteran, he's been around a very long time, and he's going against Bronson. Of course, Bronson's going to be outweighed in this match.
You know what?
Wow.
I think, oh, geez. Something that we've seen early and on here tonight is that it doesn't matter about your physical size. It matters about the size of the dog in the fight, and that in your heart. And in this case, you know what? Anyone can win this because Bronson, insane or not, is a dedicated individual when it comes to the ring.
Absolutely. He's a great competitor in the ring. Deceptively strong is Bronson. He's a young kid. He's been spending time in the gym. He continues to improve himself, but you know what? His greatest strength has got to be the way that he emotionally and mentally picks apart his opponents.
Got to remember, I mean, Bronson is one of these guys where he will do just about anything it takes to win. Blitz, on the other hand, is a guy who lost to Manny Fresh for the #1 contendership.
Absolutely.
He could have won it at the Rocky Mountain Rumble, ended up going into a match for the #1 contendership. Blitz may have more to prove here tonight than Bronson does.
Well, you might be right about that, Josh Damian. Of course, both these competitors have a lot to prove. Both of them want that belt, to say the least. Bronson and Blitz now going at it on the outside of the ring.
No, you're exactly right. I mean, Bronson has never actually won the title, has come close a number of different times, but has never actually held the UCW heavyweight title. Lost the tag titles earlier tonight. This could be a new singles career for Bronson. And this is his second match of the evening.
I'm not sure I'd say single. I mean, Kade is certainly still in the picture. Nice kick out by Blitz there. Looked like Bronson had a kind of a lazy cover there. A mistake by Bronson for sure. Now Bronson's going on the attack on Blitz. A barrage of right arms to the back of the head and the neck area of Blitz. Blitz now showing his strength as he pushes Bronson off. Picks him up for another suplex. Wow, Josh.
You know, it's just that size difference, you know. I mean, even a 5-pound difference can make a difference in a match, but when you talk about the size difference between these two, it's just a big difference, and you got to wonder there. I mean,
yeah,
the referee a little slow on that count.
A little slow is a bit of an understatement, Josh. That was a really slow count, and I'm just beginning to wonder if Bronson's not in the head of our referee. I mean, that was a very slow count, and looked like Blitz was confused because it was so slow.
Well, and you know what? I mean, it's just how it goes. Maybe it's just a hiccup. I mean, I wouldn't trust the clientele that the MK Bandit hires in the first place, but oh my God, look at this!
Good God, another suplex by Rogar.
That's his third belly-to-belly suplex on Bronson. He's got to be hurting at some point here soon.
Could be going for 17 of those, you know.
Bronson's the kind of guy, though, where the pain is only motivation. Oh, my God, a fourth?
There's 4. Start getting your pen out. Mark these down. We don't want to mess up. Again, a remarkably slow count by referee Carson Jacobs. And quite frankly, Josh, I'm confused. I mean, and I think Blitz is confused as well. I mean, this is highly unprofessional by referee Carson Jacobs.
No. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I mean, you know, I have you ever talked to Carson backstage? He hasn't exactly, you know, the fastest guy around. I've always thought he's a little bit slow in the head, personally.
Wow, did you see the strength of Blitz again? One more time, there's the cover. Jacobs very slow. And Blitz, I think you've got to wonder if Blitz, there he is. He's getting frustrated.
Oh, hey. You don't want to do that. You definitely don't want to touch the official like that.
Wait a minute now, folks.
Blitz, you're going to get yourself disqualified.
Kade has made his way to the ring.
Oh
my God.
Now that should be a blatant disqualification.
Shining wisdom. No, excuse me, the flashback. And now Blitz picks up Kade.
Another belly to belly.
Wow, Blitz is cleaning house here tonight. And now Blitz kicking Kade out of the ring. And there's Bronson. Oh my God, this could be it.
Here we go, pin.
Oh, come on.
Oh!
No. Did you see how fast that count was?
Bronson!
You've got to be kidding me, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Carson Jacobs counted to 3 in about 1 second.
But he's beat everybody. Give Bronson credit. He's beat everybody now.
Technically, I guess he did beat him, but you've got to think this is going to go to the board of directors. I'm not sure if...
Wait, hang on. I think Carson Jacobs may have a belly-to-belly suplex here in the future. Uh-oh.
Wait a minute now. Blitz calling for a microphone.
What's the deal, man? What's the deal? I want to hear right now that if he doesn't explain himself, he's going to be suspended as a referee indefinitely.
And well, he should be. I wish Commissioner MK were here.
He doesn't have that power.
Tell me why. Why'd you do it?
You can't threaten
Tell me why.
job.
Bronson threatened my family if I didn't do it. I had to do it.
Are you kidding me? Bronson threatened referee Carson Jacobs' family. Blitz seems to be, you got to wonder what's going through Blitz's mind right now. I mean, if that's true, if Bronson did do that, then we got an issue.
Man. Shake my hand. Get out of the ring.
Oh, and Blitz is definitely not happy about this.
Absolutely not. I mean, he wants that UCW title back where he believes it belongs, around his waist. Carson Jacobs, though, saying that Bronson threatened his family. It only gets more diabolical with the Reign of Insane, that's for sure. Blitz now making his way out of the ring. He looks, well, he's not happy to say the least. And, you got to think this is going to go to upper management. I mean, you got to think that the UCW Zero Board of Directors is going to hear about this, talk to Carson Jacobs, try to get to the bottom of this to see if it's actually true.
Well, this definitely isn't the end of this, I'll tell you that much. Because at the end of the day, you got to wonder, can anyone actually stop the Reign of Insane tonight? They've already taken out the commissioner. They've gotten a victory over Blitz tonight. This is just the beginning here.
Reign of Insane certainly making a statement tonight as Blitz makes his way around the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back as we gather ourselves here at UCW Zero for more wrestling action.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucwzero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the UCW Zero Women's Championship. Introducing first the challenger, making her way to the ring, Sierra Rose.
She's lovely, she's talented, she's a fan favorite here at UCW Zero. Josh Damian, there she is, Sierra Rose.
Oh, no doubt about it. I mean, definitely Sierra Rose, one of the more popular here in UCW. And I'll tell you what, I mean, she's been doing this probably just as long as Zack James has, going on probably 4 or 5 years now. And she's a former women's champion, too. This is a great opportunity for her to get her title belt back tonight.
That cameraman probably feels lucky as he films Sierra Rose getting pretty close to her.
And you know what? He should, because that's the closest he'll ever get.
Come on, JD.
Hey, I'm just calling it like I see it. I'm just saying. You know what? He's not 6'4". He's not 205 pounds. He looks nothing like me. Therefore, he has no chance.
She is the UCW Zero Women's Champion, Paradise.
The champ is in the house. Here she comes. The lovely and talented Paradise. Just as talented, just as lovely. I gotta say, though, she's a bit diabolical. Here she is, Paradise.
Hey, listen to this, Deke. I mean, you should know this just as well as anybody. You get the win any way that you can get the win, and especially with the title on the line, you do what you have to keep the title belt. There is no other objective in our industry than to win championships. Am I right?
Well, but you're right on some level, JD, but the way she has been continuing to cheat. I mean, there are rules in professional wrestling.
How is she cheating?
There are rules in pro wrestling, and she bends them, she breaks them.
We have no commissioner here tonight. You realize that, right? This is a perfect opportunity for her tonight.
Well, we had a commissioner.
Yeah, keyword had.
Still waiting word from the back. I believe Commissioner MK, I believe he was taken away in an ambulance, JD, and I worry about his safety if he'll be back. It was a vicious pile driver that he sustained, and that can really, really do some damage.
And here we go. Women's title on the line here. Paradise taking on Sierra Rose.
Referee Phillip now calling for the championship belt, and goodness gracious, Paradise threatens to knock him out with the championship belt.
Well, you know what? I mean, but we got 2 knockouts in the ring.
Almost a third? Is that what you're saying?
Not quite.
So you think you're 6'4", 2 what?
205.
And a real ladies' man? Is that what you're telling me?
I've always been a ladies' man.
Oh, please.
Hey, you know what? You don't get to see it this side of me outside of this, all right?
Thank God.
I am as smooth as crunchy peanut butter.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
You're as smooth as the dirt road I was raised on, JD.
You know, I'm a little rough around the edges, but I'll let any woman think that she can change me.
Nice lock up in the middle of the ring. And Paradise stomps on the foot of Sierra. That's what I mean, Josh. Right there, uncalled for. We could have had a clean wrestling match, and now Sierra Rose takes Paradise down and frustrates Paradise, and she shows that.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever been the underdog in a match? Have you ever had that part where, you know, there's a significant size advantage for your opponent? I don't blame Paradise at all for doing things like stomping on their feet. It's a tactic. It's a strategy. It's how this game is played.
I just wish we could have some clean wrestling for once here in UCW.
The ring is plenty clean. I've seen them use bleach. It's fine.
Nice clothesline by Sierra Rose. Wow, taking it to Paradise, and listen to this crowd, Josh. They are loving it, and they want to see that title change hands tonight at Summer Assault.
If you like pina coladas,
hey, you know, I tried to mention the Facebook, Twitter thing, but maybe you should do that.
The Facebook, Twitter thing.
Yeah, it's some kind of app or something on the...
Right, yeah. It's fine. You stick to your brick phone. But oh, man, it's a shot to the knee right there. Unbelievable. Rose may have hit her head on the way down. You can follow UCW Zero on Twitter at UCW Zero, Instagram as well. Check us out on the Facebook page at facebook.com/Ultra Championship Wrestling 0, I believe. Find us out on all kinds of media. You can even hear about how I got back in the business.
It's
on the Facebook page. It's got an amazing picture. I look pretty.
How many views? Like 7? 6 by you?
Hey, man, there's like at least 1,000.
Now Paradise continues to work the left leg, it looks like, of Sierra Rose, as she is really hammering away. You know, Paradise is very deceptive. She's not the biggest dog in the fight, Josh, but she is deadly with those kicks. She's got a background in dance, so her flexibility is amazing, and she can really get that leg high in the air and take. But now she takes it low to the knee, working on the knee of Sierra Rose. Shoots her off, and she hits the turnbuckle hard. Nobody home, though.
Oh, look at this, and the beautiful roll-up there. Way to use the ropes by Sierra Rose. You got to remember, Paradise is actually our shortest competitor on the roster. I believe the only one who would come close would be the Durango Kid. But at the same time, the way that it works is that she's got to do anything to get her opponent on her level. It's almost an unfair fight every single time.
Well, she's definitely not short on talent as she wraps the leg of Sierra Rose around that bottom rope and continues to work on that left knee.
Oh.
Notice what she's doing now, Josh. She's working one body part. She knows that if Rose can't walk, then this match could be over. Now look at this, a submission move.
She's gotten some great training. Both of these competitors have gotten great training through the UCW Zero Pro Wrestling School.
Check the Pro Wrestling School out online as well. You can get the phone number, talk to the owner, Stevie Slick. You can get some training, and who knows? Maybe you'll get in the ring with Josh Damian someday.
Don't make empty promises like that. The CEO, Stevie Slick, has a lot more important things to do.
Wow, look at this move by Sierra Rose.
Wow. Great job by Sierra Rose to completely turn the move around. And oh my gosh, look at that. Paradise pulling the hair and the leg of Sierra Rose.
Wow. Paradise now continues to work over Sierra Rose. Stomping again on that left knee, continuing to inflict damage. You've got to wonder if the ligaments have not been stretched, if she does not have some kind of strain again to that left knee.
Well, and you got to really be careful with the leg. The leg is one of the worst areas that a competitor can get injured because it affects your entire life when you get an injury like that. You know, a simple thing like a tear in the meniscus can have you out for 6 months, and even then you're not allowed to train.
Absolutely. You're rusty when you do get to come back as Paradise continues to twist away at that knee, putting the pressure, putting the torque on the ankle and on the left knee. And referee Phillip now down. That's it. Wait a minute. No, he says no. I thought that was it.
You know, it almost gets to the point where if Paradise puts much more pressure on it, Sierra Rose may want to just tap out, have it be a career saver. I mean, she can get another title match at another time.
Absolutely, she could, and Sierra Rose is worse for the wear right now as Paradise seemed gained a lot of combat. Sierra Rose rolls her up. 1, 2. I thought that was going to be it, but referee Phillips says 2.
You know, and I honestly, I expect a little bit more from Sierra Rose, maybe a little bit more offense, because right now Paradise just has this pretty much wrapped up. She's put so much effort into that left leg of Sierra Rose that Rose is just not having, well, a standing chance.
Very clear that Paradise had a game plan coming into this match, and she continues to fulfill that game plan as she wraps that knee around the steel post once again.
I don't understand why Paradise has to do this, though. I mean, I love leggy blonde women. I don't understand why that's just an asset right there.
Well,
you're taking away more than a wrestling injury.
Call it what you want, Josh. As you said before, she wants nothing less to retain that woman's title. And she is really hammering now on Sierra Rose, standing on the knee now. And Sierra wisely kicks her off, trying to gain some space, trying to gather herself. But that left knee, I'm not, it may give out. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I thought, Josh. She could not move. She just crumbled to the ground.
We got to get a trainer out here at some point. If she can't even put pressure on it, then it's a far more serious injury than we thought.
Paradise now talking to the crowd, taunting the crowd, showing off. Now she slaps Sierra Rose in the face. The ultimate insult.
You know, believe it or not, I realize that Paradise makes it almost look this way, but this ain't ballet.
Absolutely. Oh, wait a minute now. Sierra Rose coming back. Let's see what Bulldog.
Oh, my God.
Bulldog on the champion, and she looks like she's hurt. Paradise looks stunned. Rose trying to make her way up.
Paradise definitely didn't see that coming. Almost in a state of shock here. And let's see what happens here. Oh, God.
Right back to the left leg. Smart move by Paradise. She was stunned for a second, but the champion goes right back to the left leg.
She doesn't have a leg to stand on.
That's ridiculous, Josh. I expected more from you. You're a professional.
You're the one who did the sound effect, not me.
Good point. Now Paradise continues to work the leg. She's got her boot firmly in the stomach of Rose. Rose pushes her off wisely. Again, what Sierra Rose needs to do right now, Josh, is to try to regroup. She's got to find a way to protect that left leg, to deliver some offense and try to fight back. But you know what? Paradise, again, with a solid game plan coming in here tonight to continue to work that left knee.
And look at this now. Paradise gets Sierra Rose out of the corner. Rose can't do it. At this point, it's just she's done with that leg.
She is. I'm not sure she's going to be able to stand. She's got to pull something out of the hat here, does Sierra Rose. There's a nice forearm, another nice forearm to Paradise. Now, but she's rolled Paradise up. 1, 2, let's go. I thought that might be it. And again, you see how she's holding that left leg up.
Oh, jeez.
Drops it on Paradise, though. Nice move by Sierra Rose. Paradise now trying to make her way up. I think her head hit the mat pretty hard.
Oh, jeez. That's gotta hurt. Paradise now taking Rose into the middle of the ring.
She is. What's going to happen here?
She's going to do it. Whoa, wait a minute. What? Whoa.
That's it. Oh, my goodness. Josh, did you think Sierra Rose had it?
I thought she had it. Oh, no. Look at this. Oh, my God.
What is that? What is that?
She's putting in a submission move on that injured leg. Oh, my God.
Calf killer. There it is. And Paradise has it.
Rose, just tap out. Save your career.
It is locked in, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not worth it.
She's taking a lot of wear and tear to that knee. There is the tap.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner as a result of a submission, it's still UCW Zero Women's Champion, Paradise.
An impressive match here tonight by the UCW Women's Champion, Paradise. Solid game plan. She took care of business. She takes the belt back with her. Oh, my goodness. The action is incredible. And up next, JD, we've got the main event, I believe, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
Manny Fresh, Dallas Murdock for all the gold. And we'll be back after this short commercial break.
BR Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero, Utah's best live pro wrestling action in Salt Lake City, Utah, at the UCW Training Center, 47 South Orange Street. Doors open at 6 p.m. and bell time is 6:30 p.m. For more information, go to www.ucwzero.com or call 801-699-7977. And remember, do not try this at home. We are trained professionals. Leave it to us. We are Ultra Championship Wrestling Zero. Motivational pain.
It is main event time, and that means right now it's Manny Fresh time.
Dream, desire, legacy. He has spent his entire career waiting for this night, for this moment, for this time in history to claim what he thinks is his. And then look at that, he's hugging his own son. Isn't that's awesome. That is awesome, Josh. Even you can admit that. This is the night that Manny Fresh wants to make his dream come true.
Fresh has had this opportunity. It's not an opportunity that many men get, but Fresh has been doing this for about 3 years now, and 3 years of hard work are going to pay off tonight in the mind of Manny Fresh.
Sometimes you only get one shot in this business at the gold, one shot to make a name for yourself, one shot to create a legacy, and tonight, Manny Fresh wants to create that legacy.
But the odds are against him in a size 13, toughest SOB in this industry, this side of the Mississippi, in Dallas Murdock, who is a multiple-time UCW Zero heavyweight champion. There was a period of time where Dallas Murdock traded the belt with Martin Casaus over a period of months. Manny Fresh has never beaten Martin Casaus. Manny Fresh has never beaten Dallas Murdock. The odds are stacked against the Dream tonight.
I am not going to challenge that at all, Josh Damian. There he is. You said it. Dallas Murdock. He is a tough son of a... Well, you say it.
The toughest SOB.
Absolutely. The champ up there. He's got that belt. He raises it high. The 10 pounds of gold. He has walked into this ring, walked out of this ring so many times.
The following contest is set for one fall and is for the UCW Zero Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, in the corner to my left, the challenger from Salt Lake City, Utah, weighing 218 pounds, Manny Fresh!
Look at the signs. Look at the crowd. They love it.
And his opponent, in the corner to my right, from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the reigning and defending UCW Zero Heavyweight Champion, Dallas Murdock!
Nice ovation for the champ as well. 220 pounds of badass, Josh.
Tell you what, the champ is not getting enough respect from this crowd. I understand that this crowd wants to see a new champion tonight, but Dallas Murdock has a veteran's presence, and he deserves way more respect than he's getting from this crowd tonight.
Well, he certainly has it from you and from me as the bell rings.
Here we go!
Both these competitors sharing rights and lefts as Manny Fresh now works Dallas into the corner, shoots Dallas off. Nice reversal by Murdock, and Murdock comes in with a big splash, and now he's unloading on Manny Fresh.
You got to imagine a lot of guys in the back are just surrounding one monitor, watching this contest. Look at this. Dallas Murdock, here it comes. Big sidewalk slam coming up here.
Vintage Dallas Murdock with a sidelock slam.
Very right, very vintage Dallas Murdock as a 2 count right there. Or I'm sorry, a 1 count actually, I believe. But tell you what, I mean, this entire locker room in the back has got to be watching these two go at it. Manny Fresh with something to prove, and Dallas Murdock not going to just go idly by and let him take his title.
Absolutely not. And another clothesline by Dallas Murdock, and you know, once again, when he slows this match down, JD, when he slows it down, he'll pick apart Manny Fresh.
Oh my God, already he's going to this early. Oh!
Maybe a bit too early, Josh. Knee to the side of the head of the champ. See you later, Dallas Murdock, as he gets sit down to the concrete. Manny Fresh up on the second rope. The signs go up, and the crowd is jacked up for tonight's championship match.
Give all the credit to Fresh, taking advantage of an opportunity there. Dallas doesn't make many mistakes, but I gotta believe that was one.
Crowd chanting Fresh, Fresh, Fresh is the champ. Dallas Murdock making his way up, and now Fresh gets out of the ring. You didn't see that, ladies, but he is out of the ring. Maybe he's going to throw. No, he doesn't. He takes it right to the back of the champion, Dallas Murdock. Let's see what's happening here.
Uh-oh. What the hell is he?
Oh, wait a minute.
Let his son hit him. That's just uncalled for.
Absolutely.
What kind of a role model are you?
You know, we don't see that too often, the young kid getting involved. I'm sure it didn't hurt the champ, but it was adding insult to injury, to say the least. And now Fresh has got Dallas Murdock into the crowd. Let's see what's happening here.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Oh, big
God.
clothesline. Got to imagine that Fresh may have hurt his arm there. I believe his arm actually fell down on a chair.
Wow. I'm not sure Fresh is going to get up. His family now, his family over in that corner of the arena, and they're worried about him. Look at his son right there.
You know,
his son goes over.
This is a bad idea by Fresh to put Dallas Murdock in that situation. Murdock doesn't care who you are. If you interfere, he's going to take you out. These fans better be smart.
Somebody better get that kid away from this action. He could get hurt. Oh, Manny Fresh, though, comes back and throws Murdock into the post. Murdock is stunned, wrestling fans. And Manny Fresh now rolls back into the ring. Carson Jacobs begins that 10 count. And wait a minute, Fresh saying, no, don't worry about the 10 count. He wants to win this thing.
It doesn't matter. It's not up to Fresh. Fresh doesn't make the rules on this one. Rules are rules.
Absolutely he doesn't. That's for sure. Murdock now trying to gather himself, and Fresh rolls out of the ring. You can see that. He's going right back after Dallas Murdock, the champ, trying to buy some time. Oh, my God. The thud, the sickening thud on the concrete.
Not a lot of people know this, but Fresh actually played semi-pro football. You see a lot of those moves in his arsenal, straight up tackles and clotheslines and everything like that. Brings a whole lot of power to it. He may as well be wearing shoulder pads.
Fresh, a young, stout young man, and he might as well. He's been spending some time in the gym himself. Looks better than he ever has, that's for sure. taking it to wait a minute.
Oh, and Murdock just took out a fan.
Are you kidding me?
I kind of like it.
You kind of like it?
Yeah, every San Francisco 49ers fan deserves to be hit in the face.
No room for touching the fans. This match could come to an end sooner than we think. Fresh with a nice crossbody block. 2 count on the champ, Dallas Murdock.
Great move right there by Fresh, but it takes more than that to just take out the champion.
Another 2 count on the champ. He's going for it again. And Dallas Murdock, the wily veteran, the tough guy himself, kicks out of everything. And Manny Fresh has got to be wondering what he has to do. Another clothesline by Fresh.
Got to do more than that. Fresh, big clothesline right there as well. Bringing pretty much everything he's got in his arsenal and trying to take out the champ. But the champ is the toughest SOB for a reason. And that's it right there, ladies and gentlemen. He can get cross-bodied and clothesline and all of that stuff. And he can still come out and fight with the best of them.
Each competitor now exchanging clotheslines. Each competitor worse for the wear. Both of them have hit that concrete hard tonight. Murdock looks to be setting up for the big boot, Josh. You call it. Here it comes.
Size 13s. Oh, man. Didn't quite get the elevation that he wanted to. You got to wonder, Murdock does have a history of leg issues and back issues as well. Maybe those are affecting him here early on.
A lot of years in the squared circle has Dallas Murdock spent. And he did catch. He caught Fresh, though. I mean, Fresh is still down.
Well, here we go. You know, earlier, vintage sidewalk slam. We got some more vintage Murdock coming up here. Murdock going to travel up to that top rope for that big leg drop right here. I have to imagine Fresh is going to be in a world of hurt if Murdock can hit this.
Murdock now climbs to the top rope, but Fresh seems to be up.
Uh-oh.
He's got him. Oh, my.
Unbelievable.
Smart move by Manny Fresh as he sends Dallas Murdock flying across the ring. Now, here's another smart move, Josh. You may have noticed that Fresh, every time he can, he goes for that cover. 1, 2, 3 means he takes that belt home. His dream comes true.
Weak pin cover there by Fresh. I got to wonder if he's used a little bit too much energy too early on here. He's got to take advantage of the times when he can actually slow down and relax and not give Murdock too much of a rest.
And now Fresh picks up Dallas Murdock, showing his strength there. Murdock trying to squirm his way out of it and does so. Now Murdock shoots off Fresh, and there's that big boot. That's that size 13 you spoke about, JD.
Take a look at Fresh's forehead. It's got a reverse 13 on it.
Absolutely. Can Fresh get up from this? Can the dream survive tonight? Can the legacy of Manny Fresh be cemented, or will he fall like most people do to Dallas Murdock, who now delivers those chops in the corner?
You got to be quiet. Listen to these chops. That's just plates. Those are plates of Texas barbecue chops being served up by Dallas Murdock. Those knife-edge chops. And now Murdock actually gets thrown into the opposite corner by Fresh on the reversal.
Fresh now has the champ up. What's happening here? No. Oh, goodness gracious. That atomic drop. Let's see what happens. Can he cover
Pinfall.
this?
Dead weight pinfall. Oh, my God.
What? No way!
Winner and new UCW Zero Heavyweight Champion, Manny Fresh!
Sometimes dreams do come true, and August 22nd will be a night etched in the dream of Manny Fresh. It has become reality. We have a new UCW Zero champion, and his name is Manny Fresh.
You gotta believe in Manny Fresh. The dream, the desire, the legacy, all the hard work pays off tonight.
Dallas Murdock looks like he might be hurt. Referee Carson Jacobs is going to check on him. Dallas, now look at the champ, the new champ goes up to the top, that second rope, and wow, what a match we have had here tonight. I don't think Manny Fresh is going to sleep, not even 10 minutes tonight. Look at this. His son's getting into the ring with him. This is great. What's his son's name, Josh? You got to know it.
I think I think it's Destin. I guess Destin Fresh.
Destin Fresh celebrating with his own flesh and blood. And you got to think that he's dreaming about his future at UCW Zero when he wakes up from this incredible...
Wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's not Manny Fresh's music.
That's the Reign of Insane.
Are you kidding
What
me?
is the Reign of Insane doing out here?
Bronson and Kade coming to looks like they're here to celebrate with Fresh. Ladies and gentlemen, highly irregular. I mean, most folks know, stay in the back, let them celebrate. Let Manny Fresh enjoy this moment, but it looks like the Reign of Insane are not going.
Deacon, shut up and let him talk.
Wait a minute.
Oh, I don't like this. Wait a minute, Fresh and Bronson going at it now. That's what they're doing.
What the hell?
Wait a minute.
Kade just took his damn kid. Are you kidding me? Somebody stop him.
Kade just took Manny Fresh's son out of the ring. What the hell? And now Bronson's getting the hell out of Dodge.
I don't think Fresh knows what happened, Josh.
Where's your kid, Manny? Where is he? Where'd he go? Where's your kid?
Oh, my God.
Where is he? Take one more step and you'll find your kid in 3 different dumpsters.
Oh, my God. I cannot believe what I just heard.
This is insane.
I didn't want it to be this way, Manny. I'm sorry. But I'm a desperate man. Nothing's more dangerous than a desperate man with nothing to lose. Actually, there's one thing more dangerous than that, and that's me! Then that is why, September 12th, if you don't put that belt on the line, you will never see Destin again.
He hasn't even had 5 minutes with the belt.
He's got more on his mind than the belt right now.
Cut his music. What the hell kind of bullshit's that, huh? Come on, man! Give me my moment! That's all we wanted is a moment! But you and everybody else had the damn problem with it! I don't get it! If you wanted a shot, all you had to do was ask! I'm a fighting champion! My legacy and his legacy is to pave the way for him! You want it on? You got it, bitch!
Bring the kid back then. Bring the kid back.
I'll keep him nice and safe and warm for you. See you then, buddy.
Oh my God. It's a hostage situation right now. Perception is everything, but I gotta say the Reign of Insane they might be terrorists.
I've got to say, I might dial 911 right now, Josh. This is pro wrestling is an incredible sport to say the least, but this has gone too far here in Salt Lake City. The champion, you can see him right there. He just wanted 5 minutes to celebrate, and now he breaks down in tears as his own son has been kidnapped by Bronson and Kade, the Reign of Insane. He picks that belt up, victorious but defeated.
Fresh's celebration is cut short tonight. He has an opportunity. What's going to happen on September 12th? We don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, September 12th is going to be a night that you've got to be here. This has been one of the most incredible nights in UCW Zero history here in Salt Lake City.
Is family more important than the belt?
Obviously, it's more important than the belt, Josh Damian. September 12th, right here, you have got to be here because Manny Fresh is going to take care of business. Mark my words, Josh.
I'll mark them. Sayonara.
See you next time.